I'm this bad. Boy stunned like my dad, call me Scrooge McDuck, cause I'm swimming in the cash. Old school Chevy on them sixes, took a bath. Swagger overboard, you can see it go splash. I'm the man, that's how we do it in the land. 08 money and some new rubber bands. V-neck tee in my True Religion pants. Fresh new J's, yeah, C-Town snapback. Paper in a loud pack. Remy cup double stack. Red bone bubble back. All night going long. Call me the Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy Dick to yo bitch, BKA Mr. Shoving Wood wherever it's good, and I'm in the building with my favorite motherfucking DJ, DJ K's. What's happening, big dog? How you feeling tonight, nigga?
Oh, shit.
Nigga sound like, nigga, you took one of them old man naps over there, nigga. Smoke you a couple L's, ate you something, nigga, and got all lazy and shit, nigga.
Man, it's bullshit.
But what's going on, people? This is Grownmanishh. All my people that's new to the chat, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live. We are live Sundays 11 until, Tuesdays 11 until, and Fridays 11 until. And also, I encourage you guys to head on over to Smoke City Radio. Once again, y'all missed another fire-ass show from DJ City. Like, y'all need to go on over to Smoke City Radio on the Mixler app, hit the follow button, and check us out over there too. But let's get to it, man. Y'all see the title today, man. It was a kind of interesting conversation.
What's the title? I don't see shit.
Nigga, that's because you got to go look at the live, nigga. But pretty much, I'm about to read it. I always say what the title is, nigga.
Why don't you share the shit in this shit so I can see shit?
I had to go through all that, but pretty much it's is Stephen A. Smith canceled? Have you seen what happened with Stephen A. Smith?
What happened to that Uncle Tom ass motherfucker?
Well, pretty much, you know, he did some going against the establishment. Well, no, he pretty much, it's a Japanese American baseball player, and he was on ESPN Live talking about some like, this dude shouldn't be in America if he can't speak English, if he doesn't have an interpreter. Pretty much the Young Turks did a piece on it, and I want y'all to check. I want y'all to check this out. Kaz, I'm gonna share the screen with you so you can see everything that I'm looking at real quick. I should have done that.
The sound, nigga.
You said the sound. Okay, I'm gonna just share the sound with you, bro, so y'all can we're gonna talk about Mr. Stephen A. Smith, man, because I feel like, you know, somebody had a conversation with me earlier today, and they said, man, I don't like that sellout ass nigga, or he's this and he that. And I always ask people, okay, well, why do you feel that way? Because I have my reasons why I feel the way Stephen A. Smith is a fucking sellout, and Stephen A. Smith is not for like the black community. But we gonna touch on that a little bit later. But in the meantime, let me go here and share this sound with DJ K's real quick so he can check this out and listen to this little clip that I got prepared for y'all real quick. I'm gonna start at the beginning because I want y'all to check out Stephen A. Smith. This is the guy that's on ESPN First Take. He started off with Skip Bayless, and that was him and Max Kellerman. Check out this clip of him insulting this Asian American brother. But let's get it.
Even though baseball is an international sport, and I totally get that, it's played in the United States and Canada.
This is ESPN's Stephen A. Smith.
The fact that you got a foreign player that doesn't speak English, that needs an interpreter, believe it or not, I think contributes to harming the game to some degree.
His comments on Shohei Ohtani were foul, and to one former ESPN employee, beyond racist.
I understand that baseball is an international sport itself in terms of participation, but when you talk about an audience gravitating to the tube or to the ballpark to actually watch you, okay, I don't think it helps that the number one face is a dude that needs an interpreter so you can understand what the hell he's saying in this country.
Stephen A. sounds like a conservative employed by Fox and Friends with this crappy analysis.
Who in God's name told us all that the Republicans are evil and the Democrats are angels?
What I dream is that for one election, just one, every black person in America vote Republican.
Answer this question.
Sure.
Name one Republican presidential candidate you would vote for over Barack Obama.
I don't want to say.
He's speechless.
I'm never speechless. I will say this though. I would strongly consider Mitt Romney for one reason and one reason only. The man knows how to make money.
Well, maybe he's just setting himself up for Fox all along.
It needs to be somebody like Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, those guys. And unfortunately, at this moment in time, that's not the case.
Smith then lists 3 white men who must be the face of the game, not an Asian player. Smith, rightfully so, faced backlash for his comments yesterday on First Take. Keith Olbermann, an ESPN original with the likes of Dan Patrick, Stuart Scott, and Rich Eisen, went in on Smith.
This, that Ohtani is somehow not American enough for baseball, is exactly what baseball people used to say about Roberto Clemente, and before him, Jackie Robinson. In any context, this is racism. In the America of 2021, however, racism in all directions has been weaponized by Trump and his cult.
Which is true. A study by the Anti-Defamation League linked Trump's own xenophobia to a rise in anti-Asian violence across the country. During Trump's tenure, where he intentionally botched the U.S.'s response to COVID, he continually blamed China, a dog whistle to the racists who target Asians. Stop AAPI Hate reported the numbers.
In this environment, to suggest that a sport or any entertainment business can't have for its marquee figure a Japanese man who uses an interpreter because he speaks excellent English but doesn't want to be misunderstood is not just stupid and hateful, but dangerous.
What I find interesting is, in the past, Stephen A. has given merit to the country evolving for the better.
The way that the world is looking, the direction that this nation is moving in, excuse me, visual matters. Visual matters.
Yet doesn't keep that same energy with...
Stop that for a minute. Now, are you keeping up for a second, Case? Are you keeping up with this nonsense that this brother is spewing? I just want to make this point. I just want to make this point about certain shit and my discrepancies with Stephen A. Smith. I feel like the Stephen A. Smith is always talking about empowering the brothers and making sure the brothers is getting their fair share and they getting their jobs. But every chance you turn around, you tearing brothers down. When you talk about, like, it's one thing to critique a guy's play on the floor, but you shouldn't critique them by how much money that they make, my brother. It's none of your fucking business. That's what we like to call pocket watching where I'm from, where you're paying attention to somebody else's pockets. But you got a national, see, this is what I say, like brothers like him and Charlemagne the God, they got platforms. They can do good with their platforms, but they choose to tear down their own. That's why I always say, all black folk and all people who look like you ain't your kin folk. They not for you. Now, some things with Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to touch on some things later when I get into another subject, and it's all going to tie into this. But like with Stephen A. Smith, it boils down to simply with brothers like him, they lose touch with reality. They lose touch and forget where the fuck they come from. Now, would you agree or disagree, Case?
Who?
I'm talking about brothers like Stephen A. Smith. The Stephen A. Smiths of the world. How can I say it? The Jesse Lee Petersons of the world. All of these brothers, the Charlemagne, the gods of the world, bro. Go ahead.
Nothing wrong with Pastor Jesse Lee Peterson.
Oh no, I'm gonna touch on him. Listen, people be mad at me, but I don't disagree with everything that he says. And like I say, we gonna get into this a little bit later, but I want y'all to see this. Look, this is what happened. This is why I say, at the end of the day, when it boils down to it, when shit like this happening, when these folks get to covering their ass, you just a nigga at the end of the day. You're disposable at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how big of a platform you got. When it come down to these folks' bottom line, and shit like this happening, and it's a national matter. Now he's on an apology tour about talking this shit about this Japanese brother that speaks good English, but he don't want people. He speaks good English, but it's not good enough to where he doesn't need an interpreter. He don't want to He don't want to say certain things wrong. But go ahead.
Is he a real soul brother?
I don't know. I don't even know who this guy is. His name is Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani. So pretty much they're making a point of, you know what I mean? Like baseball, they want the faces of baseball to be white men, but it's not. That's historically, that's not factual. The faces of baseball have been Dominicans, blacks, whites, huh?
Them crackers. What are you talking about?
What'd you say?
It always been them crackers.
Yeah, but they really wasn't the best.
But it always been them.
Yeah, it have been, but what's wrong now that we got a Japanese brother that's in the league doing good?
Listen.
Huh?
Who is the logo on the NBA? It ain't no nigga.
Jerry West. And we all agree it shouldn't be Jerry West. It should be right now. I think it should be Kobe Bryant. Go ahead.
Yo, dumb because y'all niggas keep entertaining them motherfuckers. So we'll continue to be them. Stop entertaining them motherfuckers.
Right.
Maybe I gotta go through this shit. But nah, you motherfuckers want to keep entertaining Master, and Master gonna talk all this shit. Remember what was that? Bojangle or Jangle? What the fuck?
Who?
What was the name with Jamie Foxx was the slave and Steve and
Oh, you talking about Vincent and Django?
If that was it, yeah. That's Stephen A.
He Vincent.
Yeah.
And he's the old dude. He's like man. Because like I think of like what he does, like man, this shit is equivalent to what Gilly the Kid said about Lil Wayne back in the day. When he said, bruh, you kissing niggas for a check. This what this shit is equivalent to. You would tear down your own people for a fucking check, bro. And that's the way I look at it. Now some of his things when they talk about Republicans and when they get political and shit, let me be the first to tell you. I don't disagree with a lot of these guys on their political points of views because it's the fucking truth. Like, I feel like in our like community, we have been trained to like look at our Democratic candidates. And from my experience, my personal experience, Democratic candidates has never been for the black community. I don't see how black people don't see it. But with this overall situation, let's get back on Mr. Brother Stephen A. Smith, though, because like this is what I'm talking about. Everything all fine and dandy when you're shitting on your own. But once you go against the establishment and you do some polarizing shit, this is what happened. You the scapegoat, my brother. You're responsible for your words in this situation. I don't want to hear an apology. You want me to tell you why I don't want to hear an apology or him go on an apology tour? Is because he know better. He's an intelligent brother. He got enough sense to know not to make the type of statement that he made on ESPN about this brother. And then on top of that, like I said, I've heard you shit on other brothers and call for coaches to be fired, black coaches at that, to be fired. You have been calling for dudes who make X amount of dollars or they're not living up to their level of play and all of this other shit. Like, bro, like, come on. They money ain't shit. Like, I don't have a problem with you critiquing somebody game because that's what you do. You a sports analysis. That's what you do. You're a sports anchor, bro. But when it comes down to like you critiquing, talking about like this dude don't need to be making this amount of money because it's his performance in this game, or this coach needs to be fired because of this, that, and the third, and like like bro, I feel like this, man. Don't call out your brother in front of these white folks. That's my main issue with him. Don't call out your brother in front of these white folks, my guy. You know, he from Hollis, Queens. Hollis, Queens, y'all should be embarrassed that this brother come from where y'all come from, because that's a representation of y'all. I direct representation of y'all. That's somebody who made it from where y'all from and has the mentality that he has towards his own kind. He could say he for the brothers and he all this and he that, which to a certain degree, I do believe he is, but the level of ignorance that this brother shows, you know what I mean, in some of his statements and some of his, how can I say it, his critique of his counterparts and people who look just like him is just like ridiculous. But I mean, how you feel about that case? Then we gonna move on away from Stephen A. Smith.
Man, I don't fuck with Stephen A. Smith. You know that.
I mean, do you feel like this brother's a sellout? Do you believe Stephen A. Smith forgot where he came from to a certain degree? Do you feel like he fits in that category of one of the brothers who genuinely just forgot who he is and where he came from?
99% of them niggas on TV is sellouts.
Yep. The guy, I believe it, bro. You want me to tell you why I believe that? It's because, man, it boils down to you would say anything for money, bro. You would throw your own kind under the bus for some fucking money. Like that never set right with me. Like, I'm not the type of person, like, if two niggas was, like, if I knew two people, right, and they was in a fucking beef, I wouldn't get in between them. I don't give a fuck if a nigga like, oh, I'll give you this money to shit on this nigga. No, I'm not going to do that, bro. Y'all work that shit out yourself. Or it ain't my business to be in that. And that's my whole point. Certain shit you have no business commenting on, especially when it come down to your people. You want me to tell you why? Because me and K's always talk about this shit all the motherfucking time. Look at the disparities or look at the discrepancies between white and black folks and generational wealth. These brothers in the NBA is establishing first-time generational wealth in their family. And for you to sit up and like I say, it's one thing to critique their game, but it's another thing to critique their pay, bro. That's not You should be ashamed of yourself for doing that shit. I really do honestly believe that, because you got your check from ESPN. What if motherfuckers said that you wasn't a good enough sports anchor and you didn't deserve to get the check that you got from ESPN, and motherfuckers was talking out about that? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about that? I mean, am I right or wrong, Case? How you think that brother would feel if niggas got on TV and say that brother don't deserve that type of money because he's not this, X, Y, Z in the third? Why are y'all giving him this type of money? Do you think he would appreciate that?
We see the white man like that shit. He like niggas get on TV and go each other throats and shit, tear each other down. See the white man, he on TV.
Exactly.
He on TV talk shit about taking your whole country, your whole nation, and killing your league. These niggas get on here talk about some bullshit. That's why I didn't pay attention to that shit. I pay attention to this money.
Right. Exactly. And you know, shout outs to Darrell Cheney. Super coon is the fucking word to me. Coon of the century. And like I said, at the end of the day, when this shit happened with this Japanese American, what is Japanese born baseball star, what happened? As soon as when he said the wrong thing, all on his ass. Nigga go apologize. Like I said, at the end, this the whole, how can I say it? This is the whole little process of them showing him like, nigga, you still a nigga at the end of the day. And we'd take it from you.
And during the day.
Yep, and we'd take it from you at any given moment. Nigga. Know your place. Know your role. We tell you to do this and do that, that's what you better do and follow suit. But moving on, let's get on to the next story. I want to talk about Chicago rapper KTS Dre, killed after being shot 64 times outside of the jailhouse.
Them niggas in Chicago putting in that work.
And like, man, they going OT with it. They going OT with it. But see, you know what?
How you demonstrate.
You know what? Let me just make this. Let me just make this comment. This is some controversial shit too, and a lot of people gonna feel some type of way about this. You know what? Jesse Lee Peterson, we talked about him.
Amen. Pastor
I do not disagree with Jesse Lee Peterson. Let me let y'all understand this, man. Y'all motherfuckers talk about the police and y'all talk about all this other shit. But why should the police listen? Why should the fucking police answer this shit? Why should the police come and protect niggas who don't give a fuck about themselves? Ask that fucking question. Why should they put their life on the line? Like, for real, think about this. You hear about somebody getting shot 64 times. Why the fuck should I put my life on the line to protect these niggas who ain't protecting themselves, who ain't respecting themselves? That's why I don't be mad at motherfuckers like Jesse Lee Peterson or Charlamagne the God when they talking about some I heard about Indian Red Boy.
Charlamagne God's a rapist and a pedophile.
Yes, he is. No, but this is what I don't disagree with him on. Let me tell you this. When they say, I don't want my kids growing up in the hood, I don't want my kids being in that environment, I agree with that. I don't want my kids growing up in the hood. I don't want my kids going outside worrying about if motherfuckers going to be out here having a shootout and they got no regard for human life and shoot them. And it's too much shit your kids got to worry about growing up in the hood and shit. And that's no disrespect, because I love the hood. You understand what I'm saying? If it was up to me and there was a lot of other brothers around that was like-minded like me, I would stay in the hood and get something popping with the brothers that's positive for the neighborhood. But see, you can't be mad at brothers like that when they call out certain shit like that, because it's the truth. Why you want to live somewhere where motherfuckers don't even respect it? They don't respect themselves. Y'all kill yourselves, bro. Y'all want to talk about, and then they get mad when you bring up these numbers. I want to look up this shit. I want to talk about black on black crime versus white on white crime. This is what I want to talk about right here, right now.
White on white crime is some other shit, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Niggas ain't on that level.
They not. But I want to talk about listen.
Everybody on the continent, goddammit.
What you say?
When crackers do white on white crime, they killing everybody on the continent.
Yes, it does happen in the suburbs over less though.
World War II, that's white on white crime. They call it World War, goddammit.
Yeah, that is.
Everybody, we killing everything. We gonna let this whiteness be known, guys.
See, this is the thing, though. Darrell Cheney, you say that shit happened in the birds also over less. Yes, I do not disagree with you, but it's more frequent here. It's way more frequent here. In the hood, bro, it goes down. We all know it go down. Like I say, this brother, niggas ain't got that much disregard for human life to the point to where they waited to this man as soon as he stepped out of the fucking jail. From what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, they lit his ass up right outside of the county jail, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, is that shit like like, bro? That shit, you don't hear about that happening in the fucking suburbs, bro. The craziest shit you hear about happening in the suburbs is one of them white motherfuckers lose it and go shoot up every goddamn body.
In the school.
Exactly. That's the only time you hear about that shit. You hear about the drug overdoses and all of that other shit, but that shit ain't tied to what I'm talking about right here. I'm talking about the rampant crime. I'm talking about niggas fucking up their neighborhood. I'm talking about niggas disrespecting themselves and niggas killing each other and shit, but they want to turn around and say it's the white man's fault. Like, I don't buy into that shit, bro.
I do.
And I'm not mad. You said you buy into it? Why do you buy into it, Kaz?
You should have had that nigga locked up. It was the white man's fault.
I don't buy into it, bro.
You ain't gotta buy, but I'm selling it, goddamn.
I really don't, because it's just like I say, man, you got a bunch of niggas that's running around that have no disregard. They have no regard for human life. That is the sad part about it. They don't care about their own lives.
Right.
But you want somebody else to come in your neighborhood and put their life on the line and care about your life when you don't care about your life or the motherfuckers next to you.
Truthfully, we don't need no damn police.
No. I mean, you might as well. I mean, shit. If I was the police, I'm not even gonna hold you. Why the fuck would I want to go to a war zone? Because that's what this shit sound like. A fucking war zone.
For, nigga. Huh? That's what you get paid for, nigga.
Yeah, they are. But see, that's another thing. Why do niggas got to go get guns illegally? Ask yourself that question. Why do you got to go get a gun illegally? Because I thought the only time that you couldn't get a gun is when you done some fucked up shit earlier in your life and you done got caught for it. That's the only time I done known niggas not to be able to legally have a gun. So, like, don't like I say, don't get me twisted in this, because, like I said, I'm on a gray area. But it's not. It's niggas' fault why they don't legally have guns. It is.
Huh?
It's niggas' fault, besides people who stay in New York in the 5 boroughs, because they're not allowed to hold purchase weapons. Why you say that? Why you say that?
Because the white man made sure niggas will have guns so black people can protect themselves. This is dealing with the Black Panthers.
That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. I could go get a gun with no problem.
Yeah, but check this out. How many black people are really in your area?
How many black people in my area?
If part of your country is not densely populated,
let me
these areas are. If you look at the densely populated areas of America where it's mostly black people, the gun laws are very strict.
Yeah, like LA, they real strict.
The state of California.
Yeah, they real strict. They real strict there, but down south they not strict.
Yeah, because down south is wide open. It's not heavily densely populated neither.
What you mean? Texas is.
No, it's not.
Atlanta is.
Atlanta is spread out. Densely populated is New York City.
Where everybody on top of each other, pretty much.
Densely populated. Like I said, when you get the bus and anybody can get hit. That's why people that just today, they talking about a lady 60, 70 years old got killed in a crib in the Bronx in her own apartment.
For what? Because of what? Because of what? No, because of what? A straight bullet and some niggas outside shooting at each other, right?
Yeah, of course. But that's what I'm saying, in a densely populated area.
Like, and this is my thing, but listen, that's all I'm saying is.
You gotta understand this too. These white motherfuckers be dropping off tons and tons of guns.
Yes, they do.
In the black neighborhood.
Yes, they do, bro. They put drugs in the neighborhood too.
Even when you walk with shit, they bring in drugs. Niggas ain't got no damn boats in Colombia and shit.
But let me tell you this, guys. You know what niggas do have? You know what niggas do have? A motherfucking choice.
Yeah, niggas got a choice.
Niggas got a choice.
Niggas are stupid. Niggas chose. Niggas are educated to be stupid. Niggas in this country is educated to be fucking programmed.
And that's why I'm saying
it's simple. These niggas don't think independently. These niggas think like the next nigga think. Whatever slave master tell these niggas to do, it's the fuck they do. These slave motherfuckers tell these niggas be out here stupid and ignorant. That's what these niggas do. Soon you tell these niggas educate themselves. Oh boy, I ain't got time for all that. Then how I do it? Motherfucker, learn how to do it. I ain't got time for that. That's how niggas.
And that's my simple point.
And study everything. These damn niggas, they want somebody else to tell them to cheat, all this other shit. Scared to use their own fucking brain. Scared to be independent. Scared to be a fucking man. Rather be a little faggot ass nigga wearing tight shit, clogging up their fucking brain and shit.
And that's my point of when I say, can't nobody be mad at you or Jesse Lee Peterson or the Candace Owens of the
be
world
mad
and
at
shit.
me.
No, I'm
Be
talking about
mad
people
at me,
cannot be
goddamn.
mad about your opinion because you basing it off what you see. And it's factual. It is. And our people is the only people on God's green earth, bro, that don't want to seek knowledge itself, that don't want to be self-sufficient, that don't want to be independent thinkers. That's my main point of what I'm talking about. And that's why I said it's deep when I talk about the police, because like I say, man, I'm one of those ones who say, fuck the police. Fuck the motherfuckers.
Every
They
day.
are useless. They work against us. But at the end of the day, we are asking these white folks and these other people to come put their lives on the fucking line for niggas who
asking
don't give a
shit.
shit about they. No, I'm you not. But I'm talking about the public in general, the people in the hood. They asking for the police to come there and make sure and protect and serve them, right?
That's
But
your
y'all not
fault.
protecting and serving yourself.
Nah, ain't even that. You go upside your damn kids, say when they're young, they won't be running over you. niggas now.
Like all of that, don't all that tie
Fucking
into bad. All that ties into it. Bad parenting. People not knowing what the fuck their kids is into. People not educating their kids. People not teaching their kids right from wrong. And what you say, what you taught your kid, your son, Case, nigga, apply the pressure.
Word, fuck falling for peer pressure. You apply the motherfucking pressure.
Now, how many black folks do you think teach their kids to apply pressure?
Word up. You know the fuck selling dope in your school, nigga talk about take this. Nah, nigga, you take it, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Take your own shit, but nah, dumb niggas, okay, I'll try. And they get hooked on some shit. What? I don't understand how motherfuckers would even put shit up their nose and put shit in their fucking arms, needles and shit. I don't get it, yo. I really don't get it.
Hey man, but we coming into a point in time to where shit like that is being normalized, bro. Yeah, I mean,
you gotta understand. Before all these drug laws came in, with the turn of the century of the 1900s, Sears, everybody know what Sears is.
They used to sell heroin.
You can buy a heroin kit out of there, needle, all that shit, syringe, get your fix on before they had put the laws in effect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and this shit is just all like I think about it, man, and I'd say, man, people can't be mad at the Jesse Lee Petersons of the fucking world, bro. You can't, man. You can't be mad at those brothers that feel like that feel the way they feel towards their people. Now, I do not agree with the White History Month and July feels white and all of that other extra shit. I don't agree with that.
I do.
But when they talk about some of the internal, wait. When they talk about some of the internal issues that go on in the hood, bro, and expose some of those things, they're absolutely right about that, bro. That's just like me. You had a conversation the other day when I was, you remember the one show where we had a conversation like, would you consider the old man that stay across the street from you a civilian? Would you call him a snitch if he called the police or told the police what the fuck y'all motherfuckers was doing right outside of his house? Would he be considered a snitch? No, would he be considered a snitch?
Nah, y'all niggas shouldn't be in front of that nigga house. He a civilian.
Exactly. It boils down to they ain't got no.
Pop one of you motherfuckers out there in front of his door, making all that noise.
But in the eyes of these youngsters, that old man is a snitch, and we need to retaliate and shoot his house, and we need to do some stupid shit, man. This old man trying to live out the rest of his fucking life, probably been in the house for 30, 40 fucking years.
You know what's cool?
What?
Them niggas should do that. That old man pull that Bushmaster out the window and light everything the fuck up. What the fuck? Just open fire, return fire.
Hey,
that's the only way motherfuckers gonna learn.
But I mean, did you say that's the only way motherfuckers gonna learn?
Last time we threw a rock in his window, that nigga pulled something out, and he just got the busing. He just got the busing. Police didn't even come. Why? Cause we ain't called him. He went his ass laid fuck back down.
But yeah, man. But it's just alarming the level of comfortability that they have doing some of the things in their own communities, bro. Like I don't understand it. Like when I was young, like don't misunderstand me, man. We all was young and we done some goofy ass shit in our time. We all like Stars say, man. Man, like I'm a stupid nigga. You get what I'm saying? I'm a stupid nigga. Niggas didn't all done dumb shit when they was younger. But I'm just saying now, it was now compared to then, it was a different level of respect. And the way niggas moved and shit. Niggas moved a certain way. Like, we didn't want to get caught up doing certain shit. We didn't let everybody know what the fuck we was doing. The old lady on the block, if she told us to get off in front of her yard, we didn't stand in front of her yard. We respected that old lady and went on about our way. Because we respect.
She go upstairs, get her ham, and get the bus. So y'all niggas ain't gonna move.
But I mean, nowadays, people might as well start doing that shit. They might as well start, because I mean, like I say once again, man, we talking about people who have no regard for human life whatsoever. Like brothers run up and kill somebody who look just like them, who in the same struggle as them. Like, it's terrible, man. It's like real terrible out here. And we the only race of people I know to where we get a little bit of something, we looking down. Like, we the only group of people that I know that are stunt. Like, it's niggas that are stunt on a bunch of broke ass niggas.
Damn right.
Like, niggas will stunt on a whole bunch of broke ass niggas, bruh. Like in what world? Like, what world? That make you feel good? You stunting on somebody that's broke as fuck, my nigga. That's why I say niggas really ain't got shit. I had to tell a story one time about when I went down to Atlanta. I had a nice amount of money when I went down to Atlanta. But one thing I took from Atlanta when I went down there, and I was a nigga that was kind of on my money type shit, I felt like a broke nigga down in Atlanta. I may have been a man here, but when I went there, I felt like a fucking broke ass nigga. You want me to tell you why? Because it's levels to the shit. It's always levels to the shit. Them niggas down there, 15, 16 years old, riding in Maseratis, Maybachs and shit. This back in the day. They not stunting on a whole bunch of broke ass niggas. They stunting on their peers, my nigga. They giving back to their communities. Not saying that they perfect down there, because that shit go down everywhere. But like, yeah, man, I just feel like this, man. We got to fucking stop, like, doing all this shit to each other, killing each other, tearing each other down. You know what I mean? The brothers that had the platforms that they have, the Charlamagne the Gods of the world, the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, like, y'all brothers need to start uplifting y'all community a little bit more and quit tearing brothers down, man. I don't respect that shit, man. In my book, that makes you a sellout. That's my discrepancies with them. I ask everybody else, and you can leave your discrepancy in the comment section on your issues that you'd had with Stephen A. Smith over the years and his, his point of views on the black community overall. Do you think he for the black community? Or do you think Stephen A. Smith is for Stephen A. Smith and his pockets? That's what you need to ask yourself at the end of the day, because that's what this shit boils down to. Money. When you hear people talk like that, they trying to get to point A. They trying to get from point A to point B. From point A to point B might be from ESPN to Fox News. They made a valid point there. He's already inserting his Republican stance and his conservative values. But not that. But the main thing that he's doing, though, he's tearing down his people, and that's one thing that I don't agree with. You get what I'm saying? But let's move on. We didn't really get to talk about this the last episode, and we're going to go into the coin market cap after the smoke break. We're going to do that early before the end of the show. But we didn't really get to talk about this. Now, did you hear about Trick Daddy putting hands on a bitch because she was turning him down? Did you hear that? Did you see that?
That nigga.
Yeah, that nigga. That nigga. It's a video of Trick Daddy. I don't know. I should see if I can find it. Where he tried to holler at the chick and she didn't want to holler at him, and he went upside the bitch head.
I hear that. Damn.
What? Now, I put this in the title last episode, and we really didn't talk about this, man. What is up, fellas? And I want the ladies to give me their opinion in the comment section if y'all watching, and tell me this: do y'all think men know how to handle rejection? Men don't know how to handle rejection nowadays. They don't know how to accept no. If you tell niggas no, I've seen it. Where niggas done try to talk to a broad, bitch don't say nothing or give them the time. They, oh, well, fuck you then, bitch. You ain't all that anyway.
But you know what?
What?
For some reason, they turn around and respond.
Yeah, when you talk like that. Nowadays, that type of shit turn them on. I ain't even gonna hold you. Huh?
Even moving. So fuck you, funky ass bitch. Well, I gotta be a funky ass bitch. I say, hey, how you doing? You look lovely today. You threw your nose up, kept it moving.
Right.
I called you a funky ass bitch. You kind of replied, so I'm figuring you a funky ass bitch.
Right.
Replied, hey, how you
right, because
doing?
when I complimented you, you made it seem like I was a weirdo for trying to talk to you. But now that I done disrespected you, you want to holler at me. But I'm just talking about overall. It was another story I just seen too, because like I'm seeing this more and more often. Where the brothers, they trying to talk to these bros, and the bros don't want to talk to them. I have seen a situation where a nigga just got to shooting at all the bitches, like because they wouldn't talk to him. Trick Daddy literally smacked this chick upside her head because she didn't talk to him. Like I'm not me personally. I feel like that's sucky shit to me. Cause I feel like I'm the shit, bitch. Fuck you. You don't want to talk to me. That's on you. That's your motherfucking loss. That's the way I feel about this shit. So I'm going to keep it moving. I'm not about to waste my time and my energy cussing out a bitch that probably ain't even worth it 9 times out of 10. Now you about to get sued and you got to charge for going upside the bitch, knocking her scrunchie out her goddamn head. That shit don't make no sense just because she don't want to talk to your old ass. Fuck out of here. Like, I like niggas is goofy with that shit. That's why I say niggas is not players no more. Niggas is straight square green ass niggas. That's why we got a lot of tricks out here. That's where all that, oh baby, I got it. I'll pay for this. I'll spend a bag on you. That's where all that shit come from. Because it's covering up the fact that you niggas ain't got no fucking game. And shit like that shows that you ain't got no game. Bitch don't want to talk to you, so I'm gonna beat the bitch up. What type of nigga is you? I would beat this bitch ass. You gonna like me one way or another, bitch. You gonna think I'm a tough nigga after this. Right. Maybe this gonna turn you on me hitting you with this uppercut.
Let me slap the shit out you and put you in order quick. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, but ladies, just answer that question. Do you think men know how to handle rejection nowadays? Because I'm seeing it, like I say. Like, man, how, like, I cannot imagine, Kaz, me trying to talk to a bitch, shoot a bitch down, and then the bitch just tell me nah, and then I slap the shit out of her. Just slap fire out of her. Like, fuck you, bitch. You don't want to talk to me? Like, what? Like, what goes through a nigga mind? Those the type of niggas that take pussy. I honestly believe that. Those the type of niggas that take pussy, bro. Like, think about it. If he had the bitch in the room, bro, and she said nah, instead of going upside this bitch head, nigga dick hard, he about to take that.
Smack the bitch in the mouth with the piece.
Yeah, he about to take that, bro. If you would beat a bitch up for not talking to you, you definitely gonna rape a bitch, dog, for not giving you for not wanting to give you no pussy. I don't give a fuck who you is. That's my personal opinion. Excuse the rhetoric that I'm using right now. But if you the type of nigga that will put your hands on a fucking female because she won't give you her number or she won't talk to you, you will take the pussy from the bitch.
Whooping the bitch ass, talking shit.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like, with society, like, that's why I say it's not real men out here, man. Because like I say, a nigga like me and you, we gonna just keep it moving. Other niggas, they want to drag it on. They want to beat the bitch up. And
bitch ass, whoop her ass real good.
I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. It's just showing niggas the lack of the alpha in niggas. You get what I'm saying? Niggas acting like beta males. What Jesse Lee Peterson say, beta. Niggas acting like beta males out here and shit, bruh. Beta males, those Sebastian ass niggas. Those the niggas who ain't got a problem with going to jail because, newsflash to y'all, do you niggas know how long you will get in jail for beating up a bitch nowadays? Yeah, you Marvin Odom. It's goofy shit. It's real live goofy shit, man. I know some niggas like that. I seen a nigga smack the fuck out of a bitch and spit on her because she didn't want to fuck him out of everybody in the room. Shit was funny as fuck though. Everybody done ran trains on the bitch and shit. You get what I'm saying? She didn't want to fuck with this nigga. This nigga done smacked the hoe, spit in her face. All types of goofy shit. I ain't gonna put his name out there. You know what I mean?
Huh? I ain't giving you no pussy.
What you say?
She told him, I'm gonna give everybody some pussy, but you don't deserve it.
Hey man, maybe it was something about that nigga she didn't like, you know what I mean? I don't know what it was though, but I know that's what that ended up being. I just left after that, bro. I wasn't about to sit there. You know, I ain't no Captain Save a whole type nigga. But if I see a nigga, cause
your dick sucking left. I hear that.
What you say?
So you got your dick sucking left.
Yeah, I was out of there. It wasn't no point in staying. You know what I mean? Niggas all standing around and shit. That's why I say that's young boy shit. That's why, you know what I mean? I'm not into running trains on bitches. I don't see how niggas be into that. A bunch of niggas standing around with they shit out, this one bitch in here, nah, bro. Like, I just can't see it happening. I'm a grown ass man. Fuck that.
Got yours first, then left. I hear that.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm sticking around for to see other niggas, you know what I mean, standing
behind bush, he's like, all right, nigga, next.
Man, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I ain't got time for this shit. In the band though.
And she like, no, I don't want you. He's like, it's time for me to go. He like, what bitch? You talking about you don't want me, bitch? I don't want you, nigga.
Smack the bitch and spit on her. I'm like, man, niggas is wild out here. I'm like, niggas is wild.
What? You talking about my dick, bitch? Here, suck this, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here.
But see,
You know,
like once again, I'm gonna reference this one more time. Once again, you can't be mad at niggas like Jesse Lee Peterson for not wanting to be involved with nigga shit. That's like, come on, that's
White History Month in July. It just sounds white.
You don't want to be bothered with the nigga shit, bro. Don't nobody want to be bothered with that shit, man. I ain't got time for niggas not wanting to keep their grass cut. Niggas want to beat up bitches and shit because they won't give them the number and shit, and they ain't got no game and shit. I don't want to be bothered with that shit, man. I don't. I'm just at a point in my life to where I just want peace. I want quietness. I like walking out my house and seeing the deer cross the street and shit. That's the type of shit that I'm into. I'm not into all this other shit. I'm busting my gun because everybody right now, all these young niggas, I don't give a fuck what you say. They all dying over ego and pride. That's it. At the end of the day, ego and pride is what niggas is dying over because ain't none of this shit over money. A lot of this shit be a nigga done got beat up, embarrassed on social media, or a nigga was talking slick. Like it's goofy shit that niggas back in my day would have actually just, you know what I mean? They would have swabbed it out. They would have caught that fade 1T and called it a day. But now shit, man, you catch a fade on a nigga, you sitting in your car chilling, they rolling past busting. Just like this brother, video that Kay sent to me. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get strike for playing it. There was a guy in California. What was his name? Let me look up his name. Yeah, you just was talking about that. It was Indian something. Somebody said his name in the comments section. Who was that? Marvin Odom, I believe, that said it. His name was Indian something. But this brother, he disrespected Nipsey Hussle's mural. He was a blood or whatever. And he was on live making a video, and they lit his ass up on live.
That was right.
On live.
That's right.
This is what I mean by disrespectful. Indian Red Boy, that was his name, and he is deceased. Am I correct?
Good boy now, huh?
Yeah, he out of here. He was on live. Help me. I'm not going to play that video. And that ain't no disrespect to him, but like I say, when you put out that type of energy, that's what come back around. That's why I don't even want to be bothered with that shit. When I hear niggas talking all that bullshit, like, oh, gang, and all this other shit, like, nigga, get the fuck away from me with that shit. Get your following ass away from me, you goofy ass nigga. I ain't being bothered with that shit. You talking about you dissing your ops. Like, let me ask y'all a question. What the fuck is your ops? Do you niggas know what your real op is or who your real op is? It's not your brother that look like you. His boy painted over it and seeing his boy killed. Yeah. So pretty much he died because of somebody else. He died because of some shit that his boy did. Guilty by association. You ever heard of that? It's just like you ain't never hear stories about how a nigga can't catch one nigga, so he caught his right hand man. I'm pretty sure you done heard those type of stories, K's.
All the time.
Guilty by association. Cause I always say this, man. If it's 5 niggas, if it's one nigga in the, how can I say it, man? How can I put this like this, man? If 5 of y'all niggas, if it's one nigga that's broke, 5 of y'all gonna be broke. That's my personal opinion. Y'all 5 broke ass niggas. And in this situation, these was 2 dumbass niggas that ain't have no respect for the dead, for one. And niggas, let's be honest. Why all you niggas want to be super gangsters and super tough? Half y'all not tough. Half y'all not tough. You take a gun away from you niggas, you can't even throw a jab. That's what's so bad about it. You can shoot better than you can fight. But where you're headed to, you got to fight every day. And where I'm talking about, K's, and where I'm talking about, K's, where these niggas got to fight every day. And they ain't got no guns in there.
Oh, jail.
Jail. Slave. For the rest of your day. Sign your life, sign your rights over. Because of what? And then I'll be looking at it, and you know what would be the saddest part about it, bro? A lot of these niggas, especially here in Cleveland, 16, 17, 18, 15, 14, never about to see the light of day. Never about to see the light of day. That's why I love those videos that niggas post on Facebook where it be niggas in jail showing niggas the rest of their fucking life. They show you the rest of your life. Take that in consideration. A nigga is in jail, he in a cell showing you how he fucking live and what he going through. And like, you gonna end up right here next to me, my nigga. And niggas be thinking that shit funny. Oh man, that shit ain't gonna happen to me. Yeah, it is gonna happen to you. Keep it up. Keep on not having respect for your own life, for one. Because if you ain't got respect for your life, you can never have respect for somebody else's life. And for two, the disregard for human life. I always say this, man. In our community, mental illness is a fucking thing. But in the same token, it's a lot of evil people in this world. And it's evil people that look like me and you. That's what I want to say before I go into the smoke break. And we're going to come back in. Case, is there any, what's the weed sponsors today, my nigga? What's the weed sponsors today, my nigga?
This goddamn grandma cookies and knocked me off my ass. That old bitch, boy, I tell you, shit.
I got vanilla runts. You ever heard that? Vanilla runts. You ain't never had the vanilla runts before? It's kind of a smooth high. It's kind of a smooth high. But yeah, today's smoke break song is Gam Slave. Make sure y'all go check my brother out on YouTube, Gam TV. Y'all can also go check him out on Spotify, Gam. Apple Music, you can check him out at Gam Music. But let's get into this. Slave is the smoke break song of the day. Grownmanishh. We'll be back, y'all.
Gam. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. Try to say my name, you can lose your. I watch a day go past as I smoke my spliff. Time goes fast like Tokyo Drift. Try to uplift my soul, get it all on track, but I keep falling back in the hole. Stacks of the coal in my stocking, Christmas gone, Santa ain't stopping. Fuck that fame, I don't wanna be a slave to the game. This industry got me picking no cotton. Watching all these wannabe bosses, I'm taking no losses, I'ma be flawless. Understand ain't no love in the land for a man, you gotta be cautious. Crosses burning on my front lawn daily, maybe. I'm on the wrong side of the tracks where they don't like blacks. Got a tub full of yak and blood on my axe, I'm hunting. Motherfuckers better give me something, I'm about to come snatch it. Cadillac full of go-go gadgets. Suede top blades chopped like hatchets. Living life savage, like Webby and Boosie. Strip full of chicks trying to sell me the Gucci. Claiming they paying their bills. Chill, cause if it ain't real, don't tell me it's Gucci. And the shit that they tell me is usually used to try to confuse me. Live in a movie, but I peep game on sight. It's all black and white like I Love Lucy. I let my thoughts fly loosely, even though they try to exclude me. I am a Uzi, and my bullet weighs a ton, so I dare anyone come try to remove me. I won't go, hell no, I'ma be here. 365 on a leap year, I get no sleep here. Enemies can't creep here, don't be surprised by the shit that you see here. Roll up and smoke out to the moonlight. I'm all about trying to do right, but I can't do right, cause I might lose my respect, man, this noose on my neck feels too tight. I don't wanna be a slave. I don't wanna be a slave to the game, I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave. I don't wanna be a slave to the game, I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. Trying to say my name, you can lose your top in the dark age, so I stay locked in the arcade. And this here's for my peers on the front line. Fist full of tears and a pocket full of sunshine. Sometimes, man, you gotta hit your knees. Lord, please come down for me one time. Ain't no fun time. And you gotta pack heat, cause the back streets sound like a drum line. Enemy number one, I'm treated like a criminal, even though I ain't never done time. So don't come trying to get me to sign on the dotted line. And be sitting there without a dime. When niggas thought I was out of time, couldn't shine. I was out of sight and out of mind, on my grind. But now I'm back with a vengeance. Kush by the pack with a sack full of incense. Call back, keep it distance. Cause when I didn't have shit, I ain't get your assistance. I captured it all like a photo and hung it all on the walls of my dojo. Just to remind me of the bullshit as I sit in the pulpit lit from the dodo. I give a fuck about a fool or a retweet. It's about as shallow as a pool that is 3 feet. I'm knee deep in disgust, so I just might bust in the air just to scare all of these geeks. I won't go, hell no, I'ma be here. 365 on a leap year, I get no sleep here. Enemies can't creep here. Don't be surprised by the shit that you see here. Roll up and smoke out to the moonlight. I'm all about trying to do right, but I can't do right, cause I might lose my respect. Man, this noose on my neck feels too tight. I don't wanna be a slave. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. I don't wanna be a slave to the game. Trying to say my name, you can lose your top in the dark age, so I stay locked in the arcade.
Yo, that was Gam, Slave. It's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. DJ Easy, Dick to your bitch, B.K.A. Mr. Shoving Wood, wherever it's good, and we back in the building. I'm with my favorite motherfucking DJ K's, a.k.a. DJ fucking Jokes. I'm going to say it after the smoke break, nigga, not at the end, nigga. But yeah, once again, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live, with all of this drip that we got to give y'all. And make sure y'all go check out all the artists that I play. Make sure y'all go check them out, man, because like all of them got really good dope projects, man, that I really think y'all would enjoy, man. I don't just play them for no reason. Make sure y'all go check my boy Gam out, Slave. Like I said, you can check him out on Gam TV over on YouTube. You can check him on Spotify. You can check him out on Apple Music. Once again, that's Gam. But let's get back into this other little situation that I was talking about. We was gonna do the coin market cap. I heard you talking about helium, or I heard you listening to somebody talking about helium earlier today. Let's get into that real quick, Killer.
Oh no, there's somebody talking about how they was doing some scam with 10 miners, but this was some people in China and how they sent some shit out, though. Oh, what?
I have to excuse my green screen. It looks a little fuzzy back there, but I got the coin market cap in the back of me right here. And we're going to scroll down and explain what they was talking about, was it some illegal mining type shit, or was it, what was it pretty much talking about, bro? Because I heard it said it was some scam type shit.
It wasn't no scam. It was just something beyond y'all comprehension, man. Y'all got
I pretty much was saying that you could pretty much, they can rob or like piggyback off your signal to mine that.
This was something. Yeah, this was something else. Where it's a whole. It get real nerdy.
Okay. Well, K's, man, go ahead, man. Let's talk about coin market cap, man, and let people know what's going on in the market real quick, bro. I'm gonna give you the floor real quick to talk real quick while I twist up this L real quick.
Let me pull this bullshit up so I can see what the fuck going on.
No, I got it on the screen, man. I got it on the screen.
You got it on your screen. Ain't got it on my screen, so I gotta pull up my damn self.
Oh, I'm gonna share it with you. My bad, my brother. My bad, my brother. Let me share the screen with you.
Here we go. Coin market cap. Oh, wow, we're crashing right now. Beautiful. Bitcoin is down, $31,843.
Again, is down?
Nothing wrong with that.
There you go. There you go. I got it on my screen.
Let's see, Ethereum is at 1880. BNB, Binance token, 294. Cardano, $1.22. Ooh, XRP done dipped under the 60 cent.
It dipped under 60 cent again?
It's at 59 cents.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on. Look at the dog coin at 18 cents and dropping.
Wow.
Here goes something right here that I need to go investigate. Polkadot is at $13.25. Like, that's a buy right now to go get some Polkadot. Shit is still going down. I think I'm gonna wait for it to go down some more. I might grab
if I see Chainlink hit like $10, I'm gonna get some.
Chainlink is at 16.
Yeah, if it go down to 10, I'm gonna get me some. Look, my Polygon Matic that went all the way back down to 88 cents. Wow.
I'm at 88, all eights right now. Poly.
That's what I said.
Still nosediving at 22 cents.
Oh, it is?
At 35.8, 69, still dropping. Beautiful.
Okay, you done been through crashes. You done been through crashes before, man. Now, how could you explain to people about how to stay calm and how to not lose money in this situation?
Oh, simple. Educate yourself. Next. Ah!
Me personally,
That's
I'm
what
gonna say a
I'm
little
saying.
bit more than that, man. Reason
That's
why I
all you
say
have to, yo, once you educated, that's it. You know what you're doing.
true, but
That's it.
like I
It's
say,
just
man,
that
it's people out here that do be educated, but they still panic.
Fuck them. They ain't educated.
You
Niggas
get what
going
I'm
to
saying?
third
It's
grade
people
level.
that's
Hey,
educated, but they still panic, my brother.
got nothing to do with that, man. You in the panic business, man. You don't need to be in this business. I'm in the big boy business. No, we pull up our pants over here. We don't wear dresses and skirts over
Because
here.
I've been
We wear
hearing a lot of
pants.
people. I had some people come back to me like, "Well, you told me to get this and get this," and I'm like, "Yeah, do you still got it?"
Motherfucking thing. I tell you, educate yourself. I don't never tell motherfuckers this shit. I tell them what I'm doing.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. I tell somebody what I'm doing, and they supposedly go look up their information, and they end up getting the same shit that I got, or whatever the case may be. But my whole thing with it is like,
You leave at
bro,
11:52.
I be like, listen, bro, I ain't told you to buy a motherfucking thing for one, because I always tell people, anybody that watch and listen to me, I always say I am not a financial advisor. Ain't that's the first thing that I always say?
I advise myself.
I am not a financial advisor. I will give you some advice and I'll give you some pointers, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to go read up on what it is that you got. Now, my main thing that I tell a motherfucker, I be like, how did you lose money? Blah, blah, blah. I went down, I'm like, do you still got it, though? So you ain't lost a motherfucking thing. Just sit back, be patient, put your seatbelt on, and enjoy the ride. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't the only one. Case, man. This is what I be saying. Motherfuckers don't be realizing, man. If you told, for real, big dog, if you told motherfuckers how much you actually, you ain't lost nothing. If you tell motherfuckers how your account fluctuated throughout this shit, they would probably be sick to their fucking stomachs, wouldn't they?
I can only laugh, yo.
Be sick to their fucking stomach. I be hearing niggas crying about $200. I'm like, bro, listen to me, man. Just relax. Huh?
I be seeing shit going on. I be like, damn, man, I should have quit and just took I be like, fuck it, let the dice roll.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's at the same time, bro. You look up 6-7 months from now, you be like, damn, my shit back up. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole point of it. Like, I say shit like this, man. You are not. I do encourage people. Like, sometimes take your profits out. Sometimes you take your profits out, but other than that, certain shit you just let it sit there, bro. Let it marinate. You ever let meat marinate overnight in the refrigerator, nigga? That type of shit. But I'm supposed to be letting you have the floor while I roll up this L, though, bro. But continue, my guy. I'm scrolling down. I got it on here. V-Chain is down to 6 cents. Yeah.
I've been looking at this XDC because I've been hearing some news about this maybe pegged to the USD.
What you talking about?
Went down to 8 cents. I've been really looking at this one.
What went down to 8 cents?
XDC.
What is XDC?
Has something to do. They saying they pegging it with the US dollar.
And we all know they printing money. They printing money like fucking crazy right now.
Yeah. I'll make a call. Get somebody to grab this for me.
Well, overall though, you know what I mean? How you think everything looking though? Do you see Bitcoin falling under 20,000?
Under 20,000?
Yes, sir.
It's possible.
Yeah. I know you've been hearing them stories about the motherfuckers, man, that's been committing suicide and all types of shit because they done lost everything in crypto.
Fuck them.
I seen the dude. I know you seen the video on YouTube where the dude. We actually talked about it, I believe. Where dude, his Dogecoin account was up to 2.5 million, and he was waiting on Elon Musk, and dude was telling him to hit the sell button. He didn't hit the sell button. You know that idiot still ain't sell that Dogecoin and then lost all that money?
Hey, like I said, uneducated.
Because I'm not, like, dude was telling me, he's like, bro, this actually going to the casino, getting on the roulette table, and actually putting everything in and winning. He's like, you've won. What's the point of sticking around? He's like, I believe in Doge and it's going to the moon. It's going to get higher than that. Like, it's great. What you say?
These people crazy. Believe what? I believe in Doge. What is it that you believe in Doge? What is it?
Well, I know he back down to but see, he put his life his life savings or his trust fund into it. That's how he ended up with so much Dogecoin. And he actually, like I said, he got fucking lucky and didn't run with the money like he was supposed to. Me personally, I would have hit that sell button. Fuck that capital gains, all that shit. That's a once in a lifetime type thing, bro. You gonna wait for Elon Musk, and what happened when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live? What did he do? He took Dogecoin down to the fucking.
Well, no, what he did was just
Tell the
explain
truth.
the truth. He didn't do. Like I said, motherfuckers educated. They didn't know what was coming. But I had some cats, man. Lord, I said, how you lose? Well, I bought it at this and that, and I sold it at that. It kept going up. I said, so what did you lose? Well, I could have got that. But now look at the price now. Now it's below that price. Now what you saying? People don't know, man.
No, what I'm telling you what it is, man. I feel like it's a lot of people that jump into this shit and think it's like a quick hustle or a quick flip. And they be disappointed when it don't happen that way. And that's what deters a lot of people. Instead of thinking of it like the long run. Like I say, man, our people missed that whole, how can I say it back then? They missed that whole stock market era. Black folks, as far as like getting in on it and shit or having the resources available to jump in. This shit is an opportunity for you to jump in.
Man,
what?
Black folks always have the resources. They would prefer to buy a pair of Jordans.
What do you mean? No, Case, you can't say we always had the resources because we have.
We always had the resources.
We never had the resources.
Always had the resources. Anytime you go up buy a pair of Jordans, anytime you buy a pair of $300 pair of jeans, you got the resources. I don't hear that shit.
I agree, but that comes. No, I agree. I agree. That doesn't necessarily mean they got the resources, Case.
They got the resources.
No. Listen. No, they don't have the resources, my
So
brother.
you could afford a $300 pair of sneakers instead of buying stock in the company.
Bro, they priorities just fucked up.
Like I said, they have the resources.
That's not the resources. Okay, so if black folks got the resources, bro, like I had this conversation with my wife the other day. Why when I ride through like upper middle class areas, everywhere that you go, if you go to any suburb, bro, upper middle class area, it's not even a middle class anymore, but I'm just going to use that term, which pretty much means suburban areas. You might see 2 or 3 black people on the street. You want me to tell you why? Versus a neighborhood. Wait.
What they got to do buying your piece of a company instead of buying the bullshit they sell?
No, I get what you saying. I get what you saying, bro. But niggas don't have the resources like that. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because you know what? They listen. No, you want me to tell you why? Because they'll go buy those jeans. Listen, they'll go buy those. They'll go buy those jeans, but they like to be cut off. This is what I'm talking about priorities, bruh.
It's like I said, you rather go buy the $300 pair of sneakers instead of buying $300 worth of that company. I know a woman a couple of years ago bought her son some money. And he wanted some Jordans. He wanted some Jordans. She bought him fucking stock in fucking Nike, and the stock in Nike came out to be worth more than the motherfucking Jordans. And I heard somebody bought some stock in GameStop instead of the video games.
Yeah, for her son.
Yep, she bought stock. I'm saying.
No, actually, it was a birthday present to him. No
Bottom line, she said, "Why buy something that's gonna wear out? I can just buy you the company."
True. I mean, I do not.
Niggas rather do their hair, spend $100 on a hairdo to go to a fucking party.
Yep, and sweat it out.
Sweat that shit out. That's what niggas do.
Sweat it out.
Niggas put all this flashy ass shit in the baby nose running, baby looking nasty and dingy, but the bitch got all this shiny shit on. That's niggas.
I do not disagree with you one bit on that, bro. I completely agree with you, bro. But I wouldn't say
I put it like this, G. Call me the Stephen A. Smith of niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you niggas, y'all ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. You ain't gonna amount to shit.
You can't.
Period.
You can't do that, Cass.
Yes, I can.
Why would you want to? Why would you want to? Why would you want to?
As soon as they leave their house. Motherfucker will go to the bar to buy a bottle and then not go home and just buy that bottle at his house and enjoy it. But he want to buy the bottle at $300 and drink it there and get a DWI.
To prove a point, but it's proving a point though. That's what niggas do.
Fool.
That's what. Yeah, I agree with you. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's fools though, bro. But see, this is the era. This is the time that we live in, bro. Everything is for likes. Everything is for clout nowadays. Motherfuckers really think it's cool. Like you know what? That's funny when you just said that. I had this conversation, right? I'm like, I told this girl, I'm like, you want me to tell you why I don't buy Jordans the way I used to buy Jordans? Because I realized how much of a goddamn fool I was to go buy a sneaker, and then when I go out thinking I'm flying this sneaker to see everybody in the club with the same sneaker on. I felt like a goofy one night when I went and bought some shoes and went out to the fucking club and the whole club had the shoes on, the bitches included. Like, bro, that's weird, bro. Like, what? Like, and then I realized to myself, like, man, why did you even buy this shit? From that point on out, I only buy shit unless I like it. If I like it, I buy it. I'm not about to wait in line for the next release because everybody thinks it's cool. I'm not doing none of that shit. If I like it, I'm going to buy it. If I don't like it, I'm not about to break my neck to go get some shit, bro. I'm not interested in being like everybody else, if you understand what I'm saying. But, K's, in the same token, though, man, I would just say this, man. Are people just like, man, really, really misguided, man, by this perception that America has put out here through media? Thank you, babe. I appreciate that, Miss Lovela Evans, for the like. I appreciate that. But this whole perception that America has put out here through social media got black folks really like feeling like they need to be a certain way. That's why I say, Case, it doesn't necessarily mean that they got the resources. They just got the means. They got the means to make shit look good.
They got the resources.
No, they got the means to make shit look good, bro. That's the truth. Think about niggas in the hood, bro. You think niggas in the hood, right, back in the day. Now, I know some hustlers that did have the resources to buy into, like, stocks and all of that other shit, but they chose not to. But the average person in the hood, you mean to tell me they got the resources to buy into companies now?
Yep. They always did and always will. They always, like I said, they'd rather go to the corner store, buy a can of beer than buy a piece of Budweiser. Just plain and simple. You have choices, your options. It's always been there.
Now, listen, do you think, now listen, let me ask you this. Do you think the part of the reason why that shit doesn't happen is because of people not educated?
Niggas is educated. Niggas is educated on being stupid.
Educated. Okay, you say educated on being stupid, but see, let's be realistic, bro. Black people, this is what I had to explain to my wife one time. I'm like, listen, man, black people not good with money because they never really had no money to handle.
That's not true, too.
What do you mean? It's a difference between
niggas get money. They want to spend it on bullshit. So
listen, bro, how many? I asked you this question the other day, and you could only tell me like one or two people. When I asked you this question, how many black people you know that got inheritance? How many black people you know that got business, Fortune 500 companies handed over to them?
Do with nothing.
What do you know? I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The lack of resources. Go ahead, bro. This is what I'm talking about. The lack of resources. But I want to hear what you're saying.
Look at King Randall. He ain't asking for nobody, doing for self. That boy got a school. He got motherfucking all kinds of shit going on. He said,
okay, he's building something.
Know what he said? I could do it tomorrow when I learned the fuck.
But he's building something. He's bringing in a different mindset.
No, he's bringing in the right mindset.
He's bringing in a different mindset that's going against the grain. This is my point.
He ain't got resources.
Listen, no, he's not saying that he don't got resources because he makes a way. He creates his resources.
Exactly.
But this is my thing about I'm talking about the head start that other people got over us because they do have the resources, bruh.
Same thing, man.
How do you mean it's? What do you mean it's the same thing? What do you mean it's the same thing, Case?
First thing I did was start saving my own money.
Okay, Case, let me ask you this. Okay. We got to get it out the mud. This is what I'm saying. We got to get it out the mud, bro. We had to get it out the fucking mud. We had to start from nothing. From nothing. Yes, either way you got to get it. But I'm talking about it's a whole different demographic of people out here who ain't never had to get it out the mud, bro. They always did. We got, like I say, name me how many black people. Tell me how many black people you know that got inheritance, that got companies handed over to them. They got small businesses handed over to them. Hell, name me niggas that got multiple properties handed over to them. How many niggas you know?
No, I know cats that got multiple properties.
How many though?
A few.
A few. Like you could count on your hand a few.
I know more motherfuckers that came from the gutter and did for self and did even better than somebody giving them shit.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not saying that people need. I'm just talking about. I'm just talking. No, we see. No. Wait.
Understand, G. When you know how to go out there and get it on your own, you know how to keep it. When somebody gives something to you, motherfuckers lose it.
Yeah, real fast because they don't appreciate it. They didn't work hard to get it. They're not protective over it. I understand that.
Rather make themselves look good for the next motherfucker than just going out there and do what they need to do. They too busy working. They got to say about them. Oh, did you hear what such and such said about such and such? I don't give a fuck what such and such had to say about such and such because I'm out here getting some money. Why the fuck? Matter of fact, I need to stop talking to your broke ass because you ain't talking about getting no goddamn money. You motherfucker over there. So I need to disassociate myself with you right now, because you won't stay broke. I'm going to go over here and talk to these niggas talk about getting some money.
Yeah.
And I always been a nigga that hang around niggas talk about getting some money. They wasn't talking about getting some money. God damn it, I was talking about getting some goddamn money. But guess what? One of us in that circle was talking about getting some goddamn money, and the other motherfucker said, well, let's go get it.
Yeah. I mean, that's you, though.
Hey.
That's you, though. You want me to tell you why? Because you had people around you that put other shit on your mind. You expanded your mind just beyond. No, listen, you expanded your mind beyond your fucking nose, bro.
Put motherfuckers around me to put my mind in a different stage. I said, what am I sitting around these broke motherfuckers for? The motherfuckers ever got money. Let me go over there and see how he made money. How did you make money? Come over here. Let me show you. I'm coming. The other niggas, yo, I'm over here doing this and that. Yeah, stay your broke ass over there doing this and that. This motherfucker going to show me where the safe at, and I'm going to follow that motherfucker to the safe.
Mm-hmm. But see, that was your mentality. That was your mentality, though. But Case, but let me ask you this, though, bro, and be honest with yourself when you answer this question. If you had some of the resources growing up, coming up, that someone who doesn't look like you, I'm not gonna put colors on things anymore.
I put a color on
white folks. Where do you think you would be in life right now?
Excuse me?
If you had some of the resources, if you had the head start that a lot of white folks have in society nowadays, where would you be in life?
Oh, they put me in the cemetery.
Why? Because you gonna act the ass?
What? Do you know how many fucking posters I will put up around America said, fuck these immoral ass people that like to lick dick and they are fucking men? What?
Yeah, so you were acting for you. So pretty much you act the goddamn. You act like a nigga. That's what you act like, right? You act like a nigga, right?
Listen, I will be a tyrant on a whole different scale. I'll be like, I got money, nigga. What? Put a couple of $1 billion in my hands. I'll show you how to show ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this nigga Case.
I would run for president on some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this nigga Case is a wild one. I'll give it to y'all on that one. He wild nigga.
I'm gonna rob all you motherfuckers.
Yeah, Case a wild nigga, man. But hey, man, you gotta love that nigga, man, bro. He is who he is, man. He is who he is.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna say this goddamn Muslim nation out here, because guess what? You ain't righteous, you gonna get dealt with immediately and accordingly, goddamn.
But the reason, though, the point that I'm making, man, what I'm making about this, bro, is that it is absolutely correct. I understand if I had all the resources that a lot of people had, like that don't look like me coming up, bro, I understand where I would be in life. I understand when I ride through the suburbs and shit and I see all these white people in this beautiful ass neighborhood. There's no like niggas not standing on the corner. It ain't music blasting. Everybody yard cut is nice as fuck. I understand why it's majority white over there and it's only a few blacks over there. But see, I also want you to get this understanding, bro, that we really don't have those resources. We got to go through hell to get what we want, bro.
Nigga,
we got to step on toes. We got to break fingers. We got to do all types of shit to get to where the fuck we going, bro. And the big,
which y'all niggas could do, we used to do until Martin Luther King started separating everything, was pulled together. Before Martin Luther King, you know how many black businesses was out here and shit? But no, Martin Luther King, like, no.
That was thriving. They were all thriving to see my biggest thing.
But Martin Luther King was like, oh, we want to drink water with the white man. We want to break bread with the white man. So what happened? Black folks stopped shopping in black businesses.
Yeah.
Black folks
started going to white businesses.
Black people restaurants, black people establishments, period, because they wanted to be with the luxurious white man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? His illusion and be stepped on and spit at and looked at like a fucking savage. But
They wanted to be accepted by their counterparts.
Even though white folks came and destroyed everything we built, that's when black folks should say, you know what? Let's destroy everything they fucking built.
Because I absolutely do agree with you, bro.
Yo,
it was
the same way them Klansmen went through Tulsa. Niggas should have went through D.C. the same goddamn way. When them white folks went through Wilmington, them niggas should have went through Charlotte. When them white folks went through every other city, niggas should have went through them cracker city, tortured up too. Fuck it. It's like this, man. Our people are so stupid, man. We sit here, look at all these other people come to our country and team up, get businesses, get housing, get community, get resources. We don't get shit. All we get is the dumps, the sewers, and all the bullshit, and we accept that. and we sit up here and still let this fucking cracker pacify us. We still run up behind him, kiss his ass, and all this
and do his dirty work. Don't forget to leave that out. Do his dirty work.
Have our own people turn against us, talk down on us, and you motherfuckers still defend this damn cracker. Period. And we'll still get on national TV and bring your own brother down in front of that white man. That white man sit there and look. That white man at the same time will go to another nation, take it over, and kill everything and say, yo, you can't learn. You got to be white and only white. You got to learn white education. You got to learn white talk, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you niggas sit here and fall for that shit. You niggas should be like Ali. I ain't doing shit for you white motherfuckers. I ain't fighting for you. I ain't entertaining you motherfuckers. And I damn sure ain't representing you motherfuckers go kill and murder other poor people on the other side of the fucking planet and shit that don't look like you.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ain't got no gripe with me. Why the fuck would I travel on the other side of the world and fight a motherfucker that don't look like me, don't look like you, but he ain't got a problem with me. He got a problem with you.
Yep. Yeah, I agree, man.
You know what his problem is with you? You're in his land, invaded it. That's his fucking problem.
Yep. Murdering his people, bombing their village, murdering his people.
Culture. You're trying to steal his fucking land, and the fucking lost tribe of Shabazz that you fucking conquered, you want us to do your fucking bidding. Fuck that, yo. Fuck that. Fuck that. I know my energy, goddammit. Let me tell you something. When I leave this motherfucking earth, all hell gonna break loose.
That's why you raise so much hell while you're here.
Praying on you motherfuckers on an intergalactic level, goddammit. Because y'all ain't got no souls, so you ain't got no spirits, so you ain't gonna win that wet war. Only physical, which is temporary. Understand, temporary. This whole existence here is temporary. When we go back in that real shit, you motherfuckers ain't gonna stand a chance. Why? You're not even gonna exist. Why? Y'all have no essence. Period. You show that just by the light you shine on this planet. You think the energies of everything peaceful is gonna allow your madness into foreverness, into eternal? Hell no. Your shit is here. This is your hell.
But let me ask you this. What do you feel about niggas adopting that behavior that they have, bro?
That's why they suffer the fate they suffer. That's why they sit here tomorrow. Oh, I got coronavirus and taking a vaccine for something that don't exist. And now they got you taking, well, now you have to take it every year. We have another strand, but what you give you a shot?
And then you know what's crazy? They still say, listen, you want to know some crazy shit? I looked this up. They say even after you take the shot, it's still a 95% chance that you could catch it.
95%.
That's crazy. So what's the point of fucking taking the shot?
Commercial use.
Let me tell you something, man. God created human beings with an immune system. If you treat your body right, your immune system will work the way it's supposed to work.
Stay out of Burger King, stay out of McDonald's, stay out of White Castle, your immune system will be just fine. Get you an apple. Go to the corner store, buy you an apple. Get you some bananas.
Because like it's
get you some green vegetable leafy stuff that's energy, that's alive. Eat things that's alive. Stop eating this dead shit.
Because one thing, it's a lot of people that don't agree with Dr. Sebi's whole little diet and all of that other shit. But let me tell you something. Dr. Sebi was dead on, man. What's the best way to heal the body? Natural herbs, natural shit that was put on the planet meant for you to consume and do certain things for your body. It's true. Like, I wanted to have this discussion, too, because I was just looking at that now that we talking about foods and all of that other shit. I was watching Roland Martin the other day. They're going to say, is Beyond Meat or vegan meat good for you? Which is pretty much fake meat. You get what I'm saying? In recent years, the rise in demand for vegan meat has increased. But is vegan meat another food diet fad, or is it good for you? Me personally, anytime you're trying to imitate something, it's no good for you, bro. It's no good for you. You mean to tell me, like, when they came out with that Impossible Whopper shit, how do y'all got fake ground beef? I heard they use soybeans to make beef patty. I mean, that's supposed to be the hamburger meat. It's supposed to be soybeans or something like that. But, like, no, I don't think no fast food is good for you. I don't think no artificial anything is good for you, because you want me to tell you why? It's a man-made shit. It's a man-made shit. So why would you think anything artificial? Case when you see some art, when you see something artificial in something, do you think in your mind that it's something good for you? Killer. You heard what I said? I said when you see anything artificial, bro, or if you see some food and it has artificial packaging or say it's artificial meat in it, do the first thing that come to your mind that it is something that like this is something good for me, or do you think this is something bad for you when you see shit like that?
Unfortunately, the most of the stuff we eat has some artificial in it. I mean, I heard that artificial flavor is beaver ass or some shit. I don't know. It's crazy.
I ain't hear about no beaver ass. I'm talking about like as far as like this fake meat shit.
It's some beaver ass or some beaver shit, some shit.
I don't know what you talking about. I'm talking about this whole fake meat thing, bro. Like,
Part of it, yo. It's part of the flavor and the preservatives. You'd be surprised where they get that shit from. And I'm telling
but I'm talking about ain't that? But I'm talking about when you see shit like that. Does it come to your mind like, oh, this is something good for me? Or do you think it's something bad for you? Like when you see artificial hamburger meat. How the fuck do you get artificial hamburger meat like that?
I don't eat that shit, period.
What you say?
I don't eat that shit. I don't fuck with it, period. I don't fuck with none of that shit.
Artificial meat, period. Like I seen like at one point in time, y'all know why I don't eat tilapia no more. Because for one, I found out that a lot of tilapia is farm raised. None of it's fresh like it used to be. And on top of that, I saw a video that somebody had, I believe it was on Facebook or YouTube some years back, where the guy was unthawing the tilapia and he was wringing the tilapia out like it was a fucking sponge. The meat wasn't breaking down, wasn't breaking apart. It really was like a sponge. You put it in water, it soaked up the water like the sponge. He wrung it out like a fucking sponge. And this was a piece of a tilapia, bruh. And I'm just thinking to myself, people eat this shit. Like I gotta stop. It made me right then and there. I stopped eating tilapia. You know the reason why I don't eat pork chops and a lot of pork no more, K's?
Eat that shit, period.
You know why I don't eat a lot of it no more? Like seriously, a lady when I was younger, I never forget this. She had a pork chop and she wanted to do some type of experiment for like her daughter's school or something, to where she poured Pepsi on this pork chop and left it in the hallway, and it was supposed to be, huh?
Worms start coming out of it?
All the tapeworms start coming out.
Mm-hmm.
All the tapeworms start coming out of the fat and the muscle of the meat and shit. And I'm just like, bruh, like, ain't no way, like, you eating tapeworms when you eat that shit. Like, you really are, like, people, like, think about a pig. A pig eats anything. Y'all know that, right? You could put a human being body, his remains, in a pig pen, and they will eat that shit. Every drop of it. They eat anything. They're some of the nastiest creatures on God's green earth. Catfish is kind of nasty too, because they eat any goddamn thing. But a pig eat anything. What you say?
I don't eat no damn catfish. That's a scavenger like a motherfucker.
A pig is a scavenger, bro. Like that's what I said. Like I'm starting to hear that people saying chicken ain't really good for you.
Yeah, it really ain't.
Why do people say that chicken's not good for you? Chicken is a good, like, how can I say it? It's a real lean meat. It's light. Why you think chicken ain't really good for you?
It's not. It's a fucking scavenger, just like the rest of the shit. I mean, we eat it, but we shouldn't eat that shit neither.
Hey, man.
Okay.
You say that all the time, that chicken ain't no good for you. I mean, like, listen, man, I'll tell you this, man. I think the chicken that we get now ain't no good for us. Like, when you be seeing them big-ass, oversized wingdings and shit like that, like, that's not, like, a chicken wing is not that big, bro. It's not that fucking big. And then, like, I saw a documentary on a chicken farm, and they was showing you how are they speeding up the process of the chicken's growth. How big the chicken gonna get and everything. They speeding up the reproduction of the chickens and shit. I don't know how the fuck they doing this shit. I forget how they said they was doing it, but that's what they doing it. So pretty much they injecting these chickens with steroids and all types of other shit to make them bigger, and we are consuming this shit. Like, man, your boy, man, I want to get him back on the show, man. Who was Jihad? We got to get him back on the show.
Jihad.
Yeah, we gotta get him back on the show, man, because that brother, he know a lot about nutrition, and he know a lot about like health. We need to have that discussion again, man, because like this is a good one right here. You said steroids and hormones, that's what they doing to increase the chicken's growth. I believe that. I believe this also too, man, and people may look at me crazy for saying this. I believe that they putting something in the Similac to make these kids bigger. I really do, man. That's why I always encourage, man, people like when all the young ladies that's having kids out here to breastfeed your kids and quit giving your kids the shit that these folks tell you is good, which I don't think it is, because I swear, man, The kids is getting better, but the mind is developing a little less more now. Like these kids don't use their mind like they used to. We got a lot of high cases of ADHD and autism in our community now, which I do think, drugs has some part to play in it. But yeah, man, I believe it's from a lot of this shit that they say is good for, as far as like the Similac and things that they give to these babies, all these fucking shots and shit they got to get to kids and shit now, bro. Like, nah, man. They get so fat they already dead before they get plucked. Yeah, bro. That's not natural, bro. That's kind of like the discussion we was having the other day about people pretty much playing God nowadays. Because this is what's going on when you see shit like that. Like you speeding up how something grows. You don't like the way your wife looks, so you go get her a fake ass, fake face, fake tummy, fake everything now. I mean, this is what we doing.
Fucking muzzle on her mouth so she shut the fuck up.
Right. I mean, but when you think to some type of way to the Most High, that's blasphemous, bruh.
Let me tell you, man, the Most High know what we gonna do before we do it, before we even think it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we do, he already law.
What you say?
Everything we gonna do, it's already law.
Yeah, it was already written.
Next word I speak, who you think puts that in my mouth? You know what I mean? People don't get it, man. Everything is planned out for us already. Everything.
Yeah, it is, man. But I mean, let me ask you this though. I do believe we as human beings was all blessed with the power of a choice. It may be pre-written, bro, but I believe like we was also blessed with the mind to make a decision. You understand me? And I do believe that, sometimes we make wise decisions and sometimes we make bad decisions. And I believe in some of these instances, I don't believe that the Most High want people playing God, because that's what you do, bro. When you change in the way you look, your features, your nose, all this other shit. I heard they doing some fucking type of experiment to where they trying to make it to where as men can conceive children.
Fucking witch doctors, man.
This is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying. Playing God, bro. Like
witch doctors, man.
That's what you call them.
Witch doctor, man. Fucking witch doctors.
Like, I mean, who thinks about this? You putting a female reproductive system inside of a male for a male to have kids like this. That's playing God to me. Like that's literally playing God to me. It's literally to the point to where people could decide they don't want to be a man or a woman anymore, or what I mean. It's getting to the point to where people could decide what type of child that they want, whether they want a boy or a girl. Like that shouldn't be a choice. I mean, like whatever comes out of my body into you, far as like sperm wise and shit, that's what you blessed with. You understand me? Why should you you predetermine what it is that you have? And like, that's why I feel like it's a lot of these high cases of like mental illness and shit going on, because like it's literally shit they could do now to where they could take male sperm and female sperm out of your sperm, like whatever it is. They could take the certain sperm, they could take certain shit out your sperm to create a male and put inside the woman's egg. You've never heard that before, Case.
Man, listen, I ain't fucking with them people, man. They're fucking witch doctors, man. They trying to build Frankenstein. That movie Frankenstein,
Uh-huh.
You seen it going on right now. Oh shit, how did I do that? I think I fucked up.
Oh, what you done fucked up?
Oh shit, somehow this damn hard drive came out, but the playlist is still playing, so fuck it.
No, but go ahead, bro. Tell me what you were saying. The Frankenstein. You was on Frankenstein.
Yeah, I'm saying, look at Frankenstein. They put a monster together and they started walking through the village and shit. That's what they're doing now with these people. They're trying to build this Frankenstein.
I mean, shit, let's be realistic, bro. The Frankensteins is already here, man. You see them, man. When you see, when you look at Lil' Kim.
Mm-hmm. She done fucked up.
That's a Frankenstein. When you look at Nicki Minaj, that's a Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear these stories of brothers going to get like 6-pack implants, that's Frankenstein shit. You're building yourself like it just it's wild, bro. That people actually, can you know what I mean, take their natural, what God has naturally given them and say, I reject it and I want something man-made put on me. Because I always tell people like, man, listen, man, this shit has to affect you later on down the line in life. You feel me? Like these chicks with these big asses, for instance. We talked about this. How is that ass going to look when you 50, 60 years old or when you a grandma and you got this ginormous ass and your legs is like this goddamn big? Like, come on, how is that shit going to look when you die? What's going to happen with this ass? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's weird shit that's going on that I really feel like is not acceptable. Like, I feel like black women aren't confident or love themselves nowadays. I feel like niggas aren't men anymore, or black men aren't men anymore. They're not confident. They're not like self-aware of what's going on in the fucking world nowadays. Like, they just completely lost, and they have bought into this whole European ideology that we see nowadays. Like, as far as it's okay for homosexuality to take place. It's okay for same-sex marriages. It's okay for you not to like what you've been blessed with far as feature-wise and change that up and we can play God on you. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to accept weird, unacceptable behavior. Now, a lot of people would try to say, oh, we're old school. Oh, we got the old school way of thinking. No, we not. We just like, let me tell you something about the old school people and the new school people. Right was right and wrong was wrong. Period. Right was right and wrong was wrong. When your ass was wrong, when shit was wrong, it was called out as being wrong. It wasn't accepted. You wasn't coddled. You understand me? Then nobody say, oh, it's going to be okay. Motherfuckers like, no, that shit ain't right. Or if you going to do this shit in the privacy of your home or in your own personal life. And like I say, I'm not speaking out against gays or talking about gays or none of that other shit. I'm just saying, like, man, like it in the world that I exist in, like Kay said yesterday, how do you feel for being responsible for the demise of your race? Think about that clearly. Well, what are you saying, that our race is going to die because? No, it's because of you're not reproducing. You're not putting nothing back into your race. You're not leaving no legacy behind, man. But you want us to allow you to go out and adopt somebody else's child. I mean, am I right or wrong, Kays?
Absolutely.
I mean, but you want us to allow you to go adopt somebody else's child instead of having your own fucking child. I never understood that shit. Now, you know what I mean? That's no disrespect to the ladies who can't conceive or the fellas who can't conceive. You understand me? But like, literally, you can reproduce and contribute to your race and keep your race going on, but you don't want to do that. You want to get with your man and y'all want to adopt somebody else's child. And we supposed to think that's acceptable. No, it's not acceptable. We need to change shit. We need to stop thinking about, we need to stop normalizing this activity that's been going on and shit. We need to stop emasculating black men. We need to stop the mentality with these brothers that it's either the grave or the penitentiary. And the total disregard for human life, man. We need to uplift each other. We need to do better. You get what I'm saying? We need to take care of our communities. And most of all, we got to respect ourselves and respect each other. Because if you don't respect yourself, you can never respect nobody else. If you don't love yourself, you can never love nobody else. And that is a fact, man. That's just a couple real notes that I wanted to leave off on that. We talked about coin market cap a little bit. Oh yeah, Case, what's up with your Bobcat miner? That's what I meant to ask you. How that's coming along? The orders through, bro?
Still waiting, man. I think I'm on what's this, week 5? I'm waiting. Week 6. This is week 6 out of 20. So, you know, set up weeks while I get them. So, you know.
Oh, so you counting down, huh?
Yeah, man. I'll get an email in another month or two. Let me know what's going on.
Now, did you hear about these riots in South Africa?
What's going on in South Africa?
They over there tearing shit up. Now, you know, at one point in time, them niggas was trying to kick them white folks out of South Africa. They still are trying to kick them motherfuckers up out of there and take their land back. You ain't been hearing nothing about what's been going on in South Africa?
European the motherfucker, man. I'm looking at what's going on with this money. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. I'm telling you right now. I care less, yo. I really don't care, man. These people don't care about themselves. Why the fuck should I? If you want to get up every morning and be a bum ass nigga, why should I care?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of people choose to do, man. People choose to go out here and do. That's why I say, and you know what? Back to the beginning, you can't be mad at old Jesse Lee Peterson for feeling the way that he feel about niggas. Because in a lot of ways, Case, y'all share the same sentiment when it come down to niggas.
Yeah, niggas ain't shit. I've been said that.
But see, you have a more direct and blatant way. He just got a way that he says it that just get underneath your skin, like nah. But and you know why it gets underneath people's skin. You know why it gets underneath people's skin though, because it's just borderline the truth. Borderline the truth. Okay, now let's get into this. We were just sitting here. I was watching something with Dr. Umar Johnson, and he did a piece called LGBTQ Trans Identity Beyond He or She. I want to share this with people real quick so y'all can check this out. So y'all can see that me and Case really don't be bugging out. We ain't the only ones that's speaking up against this because this is a detriment to our community. Like it really is. Like to see like young brothers out here aspiring to be young ladies. You know what I mean? To the point to where they're taking away their genitals and shit like that. Like it's sickening and we got to do better. But let's listen to Dr. Umar. I know a lot of y'all not fans of his, but he has a very, very good point about this. And me and Kay is going to touch on it. Hold on 1 second.
Stream 85 plus live channels.
Of course,
no
after the fucking
fees.
commercial.
You and your commercials, nigga.
Can you still hear my audio, Kays?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now listen to Dr. Umar. What he say? It ain't that long of a video, but just check this out.
Did y'all just hear that? She says, quote, I don't understand why people are so attached to labels like male and female. I have an answer for Sophie. No disrespect to the young lady. But the reason we're so attached to labels like male and female is because that's what we were born as, Sophie. We came out of our mothers as males and females, Sophie. That's why we're so attached to the label. There's 23.5 million black women in America. 23.5 million black women in America. In fact, 52% of all black people in America are female. 48% are male. Now, of course, that statistic probably is a little bit off, but what it says is that we really don't have as significant a numerical discrepancy. But what we do have is a war against black males that sends them to the cemetery, sends them to the prison, and has them being recruited by the homosexual movement. The sodomy movement is snatching up black boys like crazy. I don't think I go a day in my life without seeing at least a dozen black boys who have been recruited by the sodomy movement. So something has to be done about that, because our girls will not have men to marry them when they become of age if black men and black women don't stand up and speak out against the sodomy movement. The sodomy movement is a recruiting movement, and something has to be done about it. I picked up the Time magazine the other day. Did y'all see this? Okay, this, I'm always in the airport, so I need to read. This is last March 27th. You see the cover? It says, Beyond He or She. Beyond He or She. Okay, this is a boy. Beyond He or She, and it says how a new generation is redefining the meaning of gender. How a new generation is redefining the meaning of gender. Now, I done told you that ice people don't know how to live in accordance with nature. I've taught you that ice people cannot live in accordance with the laws of the universe. Whatever the universe has created, ice people have to recreate in a dysfunctional manner. Nature has given us regular crops Iceman and Ice Woman want to come up with genetically modified crops.
Ain't this what we talking about?
Has given us
Ain't this what we talking about, Case?
Iceman wants to manipulate the seasons and create other ones. Nature will give you tornadoes, hurricanes, storms, but the Iceman wants to manipulate his own tornadoes and storms. Nature gave us man for woman and woman for man, but the ice people want to come and do this to our children. And you asking me why I want to build a Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. And you asking me why I want to open a Anna Douglas and Amy Garvey Academy. This is why. Let's look inside. Beyond he or she, a genderless America. In the genderless America is going to lead to a blackless America. A genderless America will lead to a blackless America. Let's find this here. Let's find this here. Beyond he or she.
Nah, I just want to point out one thing. This right here, you know, me and him disagree on a lot of things as far as the school. He should have had the school built. But still, salute to this brother. That's the same shit that me and Case talk about, that you motherfuckers try to say that we racist about. It's the same shit that me and Case talk about, that y'all try to say we ignorant for talking about, which is pretty much, what he say, what you call them, Case, tiptoe motherfuckers that disagree with us? That subscribe to this motherfucking shit. But isn't this the same discussion that pretty much me and you having right now? Now, this was on the front of the Time magazine. Time magazine is one of the biggest magazines, not in just this country, in the fucking world. And there's a he or she, and they're talking about gender. They pretty much is trying to throw, how can I say it, the male and female thing out the window. They want people to self-identify with what they want to identify with. They want people to live in a fucking fantasy world, pretty much. But you see the shit that these devils is fucking pushing, though, K's, right? And he explained it to the T. Iceman does not live in accordance with nature. Iceman want to manipulate nature. Iceman want to play God. Iceman want to do everything that's against the laws of fucking nature. All throughout history, am I right or wrong, K's? What have Iceman did? We talk about it all the time. What has Iceman done all throughout history? That's what we're going to call him from now on, Iceman. Go ahead, Case. Listening to this crazy shit here. This is the shit that we talking about. Well, how they normalizing this shit. How they recruiting young black men to be a part of this fucking bullshit that they got going on. This ideology thing that there's no gender roles or there's no gender differences and all of this. It's like you either a man or you a fucking woman. Woman was created for man. Man was created for woman. Man wasn't created for another man. Woman wasn't created for another woman. You want me to tell you why? Because if they were, they would be able to reproduce. And this is the biggest issue that I have with this whole movement and everything. Like I say, if you part of the LGBTQ movement, I mean, salute to you. That's what you do. But that's what you do. That doesn't mean I have to agree with you. Because like I say, this type of shit is a detriment to our community. We talking about the reproduction. We talking about the black race, the future of the black race. And what our young brothers is being exposed to out here in the world. European shit. Because this all this is. This homosexual shit. This European shit. But niggas is subscribing to it. And you want a nigga like me to accept this shit? Case, they want you to accept this shit.
Except what?
This bullshit, this homosexual trans shit. Did you see the title of the cover? LGBTQ trans identity beyond he or she. Let's finish listening to this.
That's why they call themselves he, she's.
Let's finish listening to this because he had a lot of good points. And I felt like I wanted to share this with people.
She. Page 48. Okay. Beyond he or she. Here we go. Infinite identities. Infinite identities. You don't have to be a girl no more. You don't have to be a boy no more. A growing number of young people, so says the article, a growing number of young people are moving beyond the idea that we live in a world where sexuality and gender only come in two forms. Did you just hear that shit? I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna read it again for all you comatose, sleep-ass black folks out there. Let me read it again. A growing number of young people are moving beyond the idea that we live in a world where sexuality and gender come in only two forms. Now, last time I checked, it was man and woman. African people are the oldest people on the planet. African people are the oldest people on the planet.
Now you hear this nigga Case?
I hear that nigga. He talking the same shit. You gotta talk to these niggas all the time. I just repeat myself fuck with these niggas.
No, I'm just saying though. But
yo, look at this situation on Instagram. That's a big old ass. Ah, damn, it's a big old.
Nigga, you looking at ass on Instagram.
Damn right. He talking about ass. I'm looking at ass, goddamn.
I'm talking about this, but did you hear what he just said though? I'm gonna play that part back one time. Hear what he just said, what this article said. Listen.
The planet. African people are the oldest people on the two forms. Now, last world where sexuality and gender come in only two forms. Now, last time I checked, it was man and woman. African people are the oldest people on the planet. African people are the oldest people on the planet. We are 2 million plus years old. Every time they think they know how old we are, we end up finding out we're even older, right? So for 2 million years, we have only identified gender as what? Male and female. For 2 million years. All of a sudden, we come to the 21st century. All of a sudden, we come to the 21st century and we got this.
Yes, Lord.
This shit sick. This shit is maddening, man. This shit is maddening, bro.
Let's see. Many young people from an early age, personally known people who are out, GLAD survey found that millennials, for example, are twice as likely as boomers to have someone in their circle who identifies as bisexual, asexual, queer, or questioning. Bisexual, asexual, queer, or questioning.
Now, how many labels was just that case?
I ain't keeping count, man.
Where does all of these fucking terms come from? Do these terms or these words even fucking exist? And did you hear the age to where a child is exposed to homosexuality in some type of form or some different form of sexuality that people identify as? What did he just say? 6 to 8 years old? You know how ridiculous that is, bro? That a 6 and a 8-year-old got to worry about sexual identity. I believe that is the sickest shit on God's green earth. And that's what I say. Niggas need to wake up to this shit, man. Because I remember at one point in time, like, the shit was just not acceptable, bro. Now it's just like, okay, let them be them. You got to love these kids for who they are. Yeah, I'm going to always love my kid, but that don't mean I have to accept that shit. You feel me? It's very, very confusing, bro. Very, very confusing. Why do you want to confuse children on this sexuality shit, bro? Because there's a bigger plan into play. We can't just blatantly kill you niggas off. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to put drugs. We're going to put drugs, we're gonna put guns in y'all community, and and the ones that we don't lock up or don't get killed, we gonna recruit them to be some gay motherfuckers so they can't even reproduce into the community. Ain't that something, Case? I mean, ain't that pretty much the formula that they got going on? Man, people may not go ahead.
They letting these niggas just self-destroy themselves.
Exactly. This the same thing that me and Case talk about, but like I say, we not a big voice, so you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not okay for us to talk about these type of things. But I care.
I just ran across Driller, you know the station that does the versus battles.
Yeah.
They're having a residential DJ competition, win $1 million annual salary. Okay, so you already know that's gonna be a setup.
Why you say that?
Come on, man. I've been in the music business, man.
What makes you think it's gonna be a setup?
Gonna receive an annual salary of $1 million. They're gonna get someone with a big name to grab that spot.
Of course, they always got it. That's politics plays a big part in that shit. They already know who gonna win beforehand. So, I mean, a lot of those competitions. One thing I learned about being a rapper, going to those who got the best songs and best performance and all that other shit. Before I went, I pretty much knew like that the shit was predetermined who was gonna win or who was going. It just used to be a lot of shit, bro, that I paid attention to in that realm. And it's a bunch of bullshit. It's politics. At the end of the day, certain competitions and shit like that, it's about who paid the most money to get the most notice. Period. Dot. Like, you can go in there, you'd be the best fucking DJ on God's green earth, but you know what, Case? They gonna find something to be like, oh, man, you ain't got a big enough following or something like that. That's the type of shit that they use nowadays. Your numbers don't look right. You ain't never...
looking at the rules. They want you to really give a 5-minute performance, and they talking about the best scratch. Come on, man, let me tell you
but
something.
How can you tell who the best in 5 minutes on the tables?
Let me tell you something. You know who can rock a turntables in less than 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Battle, when you talk about battle, see, DMC is that 5-minute bullshit, but for world supremacy, 1 minute. 1 minute round. Niggas grab each other throats.
For 1 minute?
Yep.
That seemed like a little short. That seemed like a short time, bro.
That's
I think that was Juice, where Q was the DJ,
right?
Nothing
to do with Juice. I'm talking about, you're going on fiction. I'm talking about
I'm not going on fiction. I was just thinking about how long them niggas got to DJ against each other. I'm listening.
That was the movie. That wasn't even a battle. They just, I don't know what the fuck. That was some other shit. That was Hollywood like above.
Well, go ahead and explain it to me, because you get what I'm saying? You do it, so explain it to me.
When you're a Supreme, like DMC, yeah, they give you 5 minutes because motherfuckers want to go through this long routine, this and that, want to do all this shit. But let me tell you something. Back in the days, you had niggas like Scratch, Latin, shit. All he was one goddamn minute. You like, oh yeah, this man ain't no fucking fuck with this nigga. 1 minute, just like an MC battle. They only let niggas rhyme for 45 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
That's all they needed. And you knew that nigga was nice or not. You didn't know hear a whole song. All you need to hear was 60 seconds of that nigga spitting. If you knew
all I know is, and you know it's crazy, bro. I listen to Smack now, right? I watch some of the new Smack battles and shit, bro. And, you know them niggas, man, them rounds and Smack, them niggas be going at it for like 6-8 minutes. Some niggas be going at it 10 minutes and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Y'all niggas going on and on and on and dragging this shit out. It's not like it used to be to me, bro. I remember the very first rap battle that I ever fucking seen in my life was Freeway versus Cassidy. Jay-Z was there. That was the very first battle that I seen. The second battle that I ever seen in my life was Murder Mook versus a dude named Party Artie. Do you remember that, Kaz?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember the old, this was way back in the day on the Smack DVDs.
I don't be sitting there monitoring MC battles, man. Niggas get on the mic.
No, I'm talking about, but this was back then. This shit was the shit. I seen Uncasa go at it with T-Rex.
Fuck the MC campaign. All us DJs say, fuck you MCs. All y'all do is get on the mic, start lying. Fuck you MCs. Yeah.
Hey, but the DJs need the MCs and the MCs need the DJs, nigga.
No, we didn't. MC needed us.
Yeah, y'all need each other to a certain extent. If it wasn't no artists, and listen, if it wasn't no artists, if it wasn't no MCs, y'all wouldn't have no music to scratch.
That's a damn lie. We was doing break beats before the MC.
Come on. Okay, y'all wouldn't have no music to scratch if it wasn't for the artists, bro.
Man, do your history.
Listen, I respect both. I respect, because I'm an artist. But I also respect the DJ. You being disrespectful to the artist right now, Case.
Fuck them MCs. I always put on the fuck the MC.
You being very disrespectful to the artist right now, bro.
Fuck the MC, the DJ, the artist too. Fuck them MCs.
Right, and the DJ, the artist pays the DJ, right? The artist pay the DJ, right?
The DJ is the one that got the goddamn artist and damn music.
Oh man.
Outta here.
I mean, but they still pay the DJ, right? They pay the DJ, right?
Nope.
They don't pay the DJ K's. The artists don't pay the DJ. Stop. You're wrong. You no, don't do that.
I could do that.
So you didn't work for an artist for free.
I work for artists for free. I work for artists for money, and I paid artists and artists paid
Fuck
me.
out of here. So you done went on tour for free and ain't made a dime off of it?
One time I did have to do that, to get my name out. I did that before.
Okay, that's a difference. Talking about after that, you wouldn't have niggas pay you, bro. Let's stop you. So you mean to tell me?
Day, right? Let me tell you something. We had a female MC named Treasure Chest, right? I was the DJ. My man Demo did the beat. I did the beat with him. My man Frost wrote the rhymes. The fuck are you talking about? And she was the artist. We did everything.
Okay. I'm not saying. Listen. This is all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. You don't want to answer the question, bro. You sit here telling me that the artists don't pay the DJ. That's absolutely not the truth, bro. You want me to tell you
how many DJs?
You want me to tell you? No, listen. You want me to tell? No, wait. Let me explain to you. You know how. You know how. And this is my point. You know how important the DJ is to the show, to the performance. Period. So you mean to tell me that niggas not paying DJ Khaled to come out there and be a DJ for them? You telling me niggas weren't paying Drama or Clue or none of that?
But them niggas with the talent bringing the artists up front. You don't understand that.
No, I do understand. I do understand that, bro.
DJ Khaled presents. Marley Marl presents.
And he does a lot of the production. He does a lot of the beats and everything, right? I'm not taking that away from him. But see, this is the point that you're missing. The artist pays the DJs. You can't sit here and say that they don't.
Well, for the DJ, be no MC. It was the DJ was always
okay. And then you hear me say the DJ is the most important part of whatever show that the artist is doing, right? Right or wrong? No, right or wrong? No, right or wrong? No, right or wrong?
DJ is on stage before the fuck.
Exactly, right or wrong. So the DJ is more important than the artist in the show, right?
Yeah, right. The DJ is the most important thing.
Okay, so why the fuck wouldn't the artist pay the DJ, bro?
They cheap and stupid. They lies.
Oh my God, man, that's you for falling for that. You shouldn't fall for that. No, I know, Case. We talk business all the time, Case. We talk business all the time. There's no way on God's green earth you mean to tell me another human being convinced you to do some DJ shit for free going around the world?
No, I ain't going.
And you watch all that money be made and you ain't make none? I don't believe that.
No, I'm saying when I was with my artists though, when we was doing openers and this and that, we ain't get paid. We was out there.
That's different. That's when you was with your artists. I'm talking about far as what you do, far as the DJ and shit, bro.
My artist, I'm the DJ. I'm the one getting the shows. I'm the one doing every fucking.
That's your artist though. You're pushing your artist and then pushing your artist. You push.
Let me tell you something. Any motherfucker I DJ for is my artist.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
I didn't make a song with Craig Mack, but he was still my artist.
Okay. I completely understand that.
But what I'm saying is,
but you missing my point. I do not believe there was no human being on God's green earth that took your black ass on tour, made money, all types of shit, and you didn't have no parts on that. I don't believe it.
Oh no, I got some money. You damn right I got my money.
Okay, I don't believe it. So you sitting here telling me that the artists don't want to pay the DJs, and I'm telling you that's not true, K's, and you know it.
The artists cheap as hell.
Because me and you had an argument how you said certain DJs fucked up the game.
Yeah, certain DJs fucked up the game.
Why? Because they took the check?
No, because they started pushing the buttons. And these motherfuckers is doing pre-recorded mixes now, just on stage acting like they're mixing.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, like,
but I'm just saying though, man. I'm just making a point of the DJ is the biggest part of any artist show. The artist pays the DJ. I know artists who have paid DJs to do their show. Pay them a percentage of what they get off going on their show because they need their DJ there. That's all I'm saying. And the point that I'm making with you is if there never was artists, if there never was no artists making any type of music, you motherfuckers wouldn't have nothing to scratch or spin.
That's not true. Like I said, you don't know the history of hip hop. Who was the first nigga in hip hop? It was Kool Herc. Kool Herc ain't an MC. He's a DJ.
Okay.
The father of hip hop is a DJ. It ain't an MC. It ain't a nigga grabbing the mic. It's the
proud ass DJ niggas and shit. Y'all niggas proud as hell. Proud ass DJ niggas and shit. Shout outs to all my DJs over at Smoke City Radio. Y'all see what I deal with these niggas. Go ahead.
Fuck up out out of here. DJ came before the egg niggas. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, shout outs to the DJs over at Smoke City Radio. Shout outs to DJ Shot One. Shouts out to DJ AD. Shouts out to the Vinyl Show. Shout out to this crazy ass nigga DJ K's, right? Shout outs to this nigga. You know what I mean? Shout out.
Mustafa Rocks, that nigga just hit me up.
Okay, go ahead and make the drops on what's going on here in the future.
One of the biggest DJs in Chicago, Mustafa Rocks. What up, nigga? Yeah.
Right, go ahead and hit people to what's going on in the next week and what you got in store, and what we got in store over at Smoke City, and what we got in store for over here.
Well, tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, right? I got my days of work tomorrow. We got DJ Strong Arm. He's strong arm fucking Wednesday, so he'll be strong arm in the time slot of
Shouts out to DJ City Boy. He did his thing today too.
Yeah, the world will be strong arm by DJ Strong Arm. You know what I'm saying? He definitely Brownsville's finest. You know what I'm saying? Thursday, I'm gonna slap the wheel still right before the Vinyl Show. The Vinyl. Let me get the names right here. I ain't looking. VCA presents the Vinyl Cypher. This week's guest will be DJ Master T. Just in case y'all don't know who DJ Master T is.
Go ahead, give a little history, nigga.
DJ of MC Light. You look at the Cha 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 album cover, you'll see him there with K Rock, the other DJ.
Give you little young niggas some history and shit.
And here goes something that I might know about. You ever heard the song Dear Mama by Tupac? My man Master T produced that song. A hit song. You know what I'm saying? The DJ. Thank you.
There you go. See, big ups to the DJ, man. Ain't nobody never slandered the DJ. I just think you got in your feelings about. I just think you got in your feelings about that whole little DJ artist comment.
Played on Mother's Day, nigga. Dear Mama. Very strong and powerful song created by a DJ. God damn it. I don't want to hear it.
I've been hearing this shit all week long. It's all right though. Yeah, I could deal with it. I got tough skin. I told you, sensitive ass niggas and shit. The damn DJ is sensitive as hell.
I don't know his category off the top of my head as far as the other songs that he produced, but yeah, man, we working over here, man. We gonna try to build something over here off this, you know. But check out the Vinyl Cypher, man. The interviews we gonna have, you know, also this in the Zoom chat. So GMF TV will be hosting it. Also, the Zoom chat with VCA.
Yes, sir.
Smoke City Radio. Just in case you can't visually see it, we're gonna make sure you can at least hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? For right now, you know what I mean? I prefer, like, you know, you can't come over here and get the visual pointed things, though. But in the same token, like I said, go on over there, give them a follow, give them the listen. Give a couple hearts in the comments section. You know what I mean? Get all of that up. Even with this, though, like I always tell people, anybody that's watching and tuned in to us, man, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, man, because you can get notified when we go live and we talk about some of these things, and we can point you in the right direction when it comes to Smoke City Radio, when it comes down to the Vinyl Cypher show, you know, and different little things that we got going on. I advise people, like, you know, if anybody that's looking out there to get any like pictures done, portraits done, make sure you inbox me, DM me. All the artists that I reached out to the other day about music, so you can get spins over on Smoke City Radio. I got y'all music. I will be sending it over DJ K's. So K's, don't think it's spam and get the cussing motherfuckers out when I send you these songs over.
Cussing who up?
The other day you gonna say if niggas got sent me emails, I would have cussed their asses out. Ain't that's what you said, nigga?
Oh, if it's some emails and no money, you damn right.
I'm gonna send you some emails of this music that I got. I had some folks send me some music, man. You can go ahead and put it in rotation over there. Shouts out to my boy Crypto Divine. Shouts out to Waverly West. Shouts out to Meech the Shredder. Shouts out to my boy Gam. Shouts out to the art. Shout outs to my boy CJ De Niro. Shouts out to all the Ohio artists that I just shout out right there. That group of artists that I just shouted out right there. Those some of the dopest artists in the state of Ohio. And I encourage y'all to go check them out, man. They got real dope music. Shouts out to my boy CJ De Niro up there at the Fall Story area. He up there, he got Nunu's Kitchen popping off. Make sure y'all hit that brother up. He be having the little wing dinners and everything. I'm not in that area, so I can't attest to how the food tastes. But y'all should go check the brother out if you're in the Foster area, 419 area, the Dayton, Ohio area. That's where he's located at, I believe. Yeah, but shout outs to all those artists, man, that's out there on their grind, that's putting out good material, that's motivated, that's focused. I fuck with y'all. I'm going to continue to push some of y'all shit if y'all got good content. You know, some of y'all, I'm working on getting y'all up here. I ain't going to put no names out here, but I'm really working on getting some people up here, some brothers up here. And like I said, this isn't an interview. Just come up here, have a constructive conversation, maybe give a different audience a different feel and vibe of who you are. You know what I mean? That's what this platform is for here. And shouts out to my brothers, you know what I mean? Some of y'all that's been asking me to come up here on the show and shit. I'm going to work something out to get y'all up here, man, where we can come have a good conversation. But that's the key. We got to have a constructive, good conversation. Because I always say, man, it's, how can I say this, content over nonsense over here. We try to talk about real life issues that's going on in the world. We try to talk about real black opinions from real brothers. You get what I'm saying? It's like I always tell people, it's kind of like barbershop talk, you know, but it's a lot of niggas talking shit. That's all it is. You get what I'm saying? We talking shit. We get some things off our chest. That's the platform to do it, to speak about it, to speak about some of the injustices that we see out here, to give our political point of views on certain things. And we never tell people to go vote on certain shit, but it's just political point of views because, you know, like I feel like as a community, we need to start sharing some of these things with each other. We need to start talking about health and nutrition. We need to start talking about generational wealth, you know, amongst our community. We need to start talking about ways on how to build money in our community. And most of all, I try to encourage my kind to love each other, to not ride on each other. You know what I mean? To try to do something positive. You know what I mean? To get into crypto, do things to change your life. That's all I say. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a brother in the penitentiary in the grave is no good to society at all. So I encourage all my young brothers out there, start using your mind, start thinking more with your heart. You get what I'm saying? And start listening to the older folk. They know what they're talking about. But, Case, do you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Hell no.
You say nothing at all? Your black ass, nigga, how many L's you done smoked over there?
I'm working on these grandma cookies right now.
Say grandma cookies. Who you got in the game tomorrow?
Oh, man, Chris Paul all the way, man.
You say Chris Paul all the way. They lost that last game.
I mean, they hot, man. You know, what it was like 4 or 5 game winning streak they was on?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, Mr. Who was that? Jake Paul or Logan Paul? Who was that? Mr. Jake Paul or Logan Paul? Whichever one of the Paul brothers. Him and Tyron Woodley supposed to be fighting in the city of Cleveland, my city, my hometown. How many of y'all going out to the fight when they have it here? Do y'all feel like that fight is going to be some fugazi shit, or do y'all feel like it's going to be an entertaining fight?
That undercard, them 2 females gonna go at it. That one little mommy, she has some legs on her.
I don't know. I might be in the building. I might go on out there with the camera. Oh, yeah. Any of you brothers, y'all need video shot, give me a call. I got some reasonable prices. You need some video shot. Oh, you need some graphic design work. I got some pretty reasonable prices. Go ahead and inbox me. You know what I mean? I got a couple examples. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm going to share some of my material with my brothers for free. I got some DJ AD, if you watching, bro. I got something I'm working on for you that I think you would like. I sent Kay some things. I got some other stuff that I'm working on for you too, Kay. For real. So, yeah, man, we got some good shit lined up over here, man. Just make sure y'all check us out. I told y'all I was getting back into the routine of things. I took my little break. I needed a little mind break, and I'm back, man. I'm gonna be back Sunday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Same time, same schedule. I appreciate everybody that tuned in to me. But shout outs to my boy Marvin Oldham in the chat. Shouts out to Darrell Cheney in the chat. Shouts out to Athletic Gamer that be in the chat. Shout out to everybody that be in the chat that come through and fuck with us on a regular basis, man. I fuck with y'all because you fuck with me. This is Grownmanishh. I'm your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. DJ Easy Dick to your bitch. BKA Mr. Shoving Wood wherever it's good. And I'm in the building with my favorite fucking DJ motherfucking K's. And we about to be up out of here. But before we get out of here, man, I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all with some music from my boy Waverly West. I ain't played this in a while, man. And I kind of like this song, man. It's called Parade Down Euclid. You remember that song, Caz?
Sure.
Huh? You don't remember Parade Down Euclid? Well, we about to go ahead and play Parade Down Euclid. Shouts out to my boy, Waverly West. Hey, we about to get up out of here once again. This Grownmanishh, man. Make sure y'all come check us out on Friday. We about this motherfucker, but before we get out of here, I got to leave y'all with my boy Waverly West. Parade Down Euclid. Make sure you go check him out on YouTube. We about this motherfucker.
Your whole clique's penitentiary hair doctors and bitter pocket watchers, dot skeezers and boppers who sing judicial operas, bona fide imposters. Shit can't get whole like a pan and Karen's potluck pasta is Carlisle. And Waverly West, what the fuck? Spitting solid gold flows like sucker duck, gazelle shades, Puma sweats and boom boxes. Twist it up like Pomep, ecstasy, and Oxycontin. You gon' need more than day fours in the proxies. Ray-Bans in the leaves, native sons from the planet of thieves. It's guaranteed like clap cheeks. Went to Andrew Jackson's, exchange hands on nightstands or cash app transactions. Ripping shit with fire Joe Montanas. Supreme 16s get the cream like IG scammers. And sellers of bland blammers. High-tech Thor hammers for beanie seagulls. State property party planners. Body bag extravaganza.
There's blood on the flag. Looking like frazzle drip. I'm an active duty, no limit soldier next to Kaepernick. Say I'm acting black as shit. Why they acting whack as shit? The fact is this, I laugh at shit, but I'm on your face like a passionate. Kiss my ass a dick till the cap gets past the sticks. The pastor asks for tips, but you can't ask for shit. Wanna see a magic trick? Democrats turn activists. Light the cannabis like cancer sticks. I'm lit like vigil candlesticks. I'm gone. But tell me, can you answer this? Why does every great name have an asterisk after it? There's blood on the flag. Tell my tribe to rain dance to this. They told young girls to go to college if they dance for it. Cancel culture can't cancel this. Cancel culture can't cancel this. Cancel culture can grab a twist. Go and pump past my dick. Just like that, like ooh, that's it. Easy taught you to do that shit. I drive them all crazy, going fast as shit. I drive them all crazy, watch me crash the whip. Drove them crazy, horsepower was thistle down. See me now, the horsepower's triple crown. I own all my masters, there ain't no middle ground. I ain't in the mood for that trickle down. They might get away with it in a different town. I might parade down Euclid when I get in town.
If you die a devil, as a tree falls, so shall it lie. If you've been a dollar-grubbing, miserly creep here, you'll be a creep, and you'd make a hell out of any heaven you went to.
It is evident that though there are many here from every strata of society, with all kinds of degrees and intellectual achievement, it is evident that we have seen something or we would make so much noise.